I'll get you a nice crisp high five. How's that? Gorilla, don't touch me, bro. You're a bitch. All right, man. We'll see you later. What's up, though, fellas? Bendy, Ankle, Stanley, Gorilla, Dylan. How y'all doing, man? Hopefully y'all doing well, bro. I'm like herpes, you can't get rid of me, but you said you were gone. And I was waving for you to get out of here, bro. Had no power for the last 2 days. That sucks. What happened, Bendy? You watched the state of play? No, I'm not. Yes, I am. It's at like what, 6? I got like 3 hours. I got time. Heavy ass thunderstorm and strong winds on Tuesday morning. Yikes. Yeah, you see. I'm not as sore as I thought I would be from yesterday. What'd you do yesterday? I'm gonna go to the smoke shop. Paycheck hit. W paycheck. I don't get paid till next week. I gotta pay rent. Had you on water? What does that mean? Moving cases of water and shit? That shit sound like crazy, sound like hotcakes. Slide me a 20 for Panda Goo. I got nothing, bruh. I'm not the money guy. Where are you working at again? But I want Angus steak. Well, Bendy, you know what I had for lunch today? You know what I got? Well, you know what I ate when I got home? Chicken noodle soup. So, that's where I'm at. Oh, you work at Publix? Oh, W. Didn't you work there before? But I thought before that you wanted to work at Publix, no? Am I crazy? I mean, chicken noodle soup's fire. I mean, I could have made like burgers and fries. I just want chicken noodle soup. Oh yeah, I did, but they never got back to me. Oh, okay. I couldn't remember if you ever got the job or not. That's why. That makes more sense. Overwatch. Not right now, Bendy. You've missed 2 days of Overwatch, Bendy. You gotta hop on and play again. Get back on it. I played a little bit of ranked with Kia last night. Trying to get my DPS out of fucking gold. Whatever job you have right now, the world is in flames. Yeah. I can't complain with the Walmart right now, so I can't complain. I make good money. I can afford to live by myself. I don't want to play Overwatch. It's okay, baby. You don't have to play Overwatch. Go play some Wua. Head ass. I'm going to complain anyways, but I'm still going to go in tomorrow. Making that extra dough. Fort, Persona, Roblox, and now Minecraft. Minecraft? I'm always can complain, but Dylan, you don't have a job. I stole you. Oh, you stole my life. Ew! Yeah, 2-11s are the worst. I'm gonna strangle you and take your job and apartment. How are you supposed to get up here with no gas money? Ew! 2-11s blow. That was what I was doing at Cap 2. That was my Cap 2 shift. That's disgusting. Yeah, 2-11s are the worst. You know how much happier I am at 4-1s? 4 a.m. to 1 p.m. You know how much better that is? Oh my god. I actually get to leave when the sun's still out. I need an oil change. Go get your oil change. Well, when it comes to Walmart, we do 9-hour shifts, so we get paid for 8 hours because we have an hour lunch. So it'd be 7 to 4. I loved my 8 to 5s, bro. And they took my 8 to 5s away. I was pissed. I was so pissed. What's going on in this case? Let's just say we had to defend an orca. Like a full-blown whale in court. So that was fun. The orca is not guilty. This is just one of those special cases. This is the case where Phoenix got his attorney badge back. This is his first case back on the job. Hope the orca's guilty. He was not guilty. Just making sure everything's all set. He actually did it. He didn't do it. We already proved it. Bum. What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something. But yeah, I'll end up. I'm gonna watch the State of Play at 6. So we'll do that. I should be done with this case before then. Yeah, Beat Saber. Hell nah, bruh. We're beating up Saber? That too. Alright. Move that back up here, bruh. Y'all can go beat up Saber, bruh. I'm too tired to play Beat Saber. Alright. Quitter talk. I guess, bro. You're a working man. Why don't you just relax for a little bit, head ass, bro? Let's run the Dash Star? Hell no. The chorus gives me fucking nightmares, bro. Hear this part, bro? Where is it, bro? This shit still gives me nightmares. Shit gives me nightmares. Why don't you hop on Beat Saber, Dylan? Dookie dog dick, just get another one, Lamel. Wow. I just gotta put this shit real quick. Hold on. First of all, wow, her hat is also shocked. I didn't even realize that. Wait, that's funny as fuck. Come on, I'm missing class for this trial. You're missing class? Okay. Bro, I'm not getting you anything for your birthday. You're getting a crisp high five. And you're getting banned. All right. Nobody's beat A's today. Dylan's e-whoring again. All right. I can't believe you're missing class for this. Sorry, come on, let's go. The ship's doctor and Azura were romantically involved? Because I'm broke. Get a job! I'm going to start playing that SpongeBob episode, Doug. Well, that's my theory, but I don't actually know if it's really true. Azura would never get involved with that cod-awful ship's doctor. But I do admit, they were friends. She's the one that's put on trial, so she was the Orca's, trainer. So the Orca was found not guilty, but she was found guilty for killing the captain and the owner of the aquarium that they work at. And the captain died from a 65-foot fall into a pool. So I'm getting bored. Okay, bro. I need to get back to Sam Walton's good graces. It doesn't take a lot. Just go back to Domino's. But would Azura send Dr. Crab videos? I wonder. Videos? What do you mean? Azura used to send her boyfriend videos of herself teaching the Orca tricks. I used to help Azura take the videos on her TV phone. This is an interesting bit of information. So, whoever the boyfriend is the one who did it, because they know the tricks. Got to back to me after the interview. Eesh. Better call him up again, bro. You gotta be persistent. So TV phones can shoot videos too, huh? Until they literally tell you that they're not hiring you. These TV phones are amazing. They can even record sounds you and I can't hear. All the equipment we use at Ship Shape Aquarium is high tech. Ship's doctor sends away for all kinds of electronics. So all the high tech stuff is Dr. Crab's doing, huh? Anyway, I still highly doubt Azura's boyfriend was the ship's doctor. But Dr. Crab found a charm yesterday, and he was really shaken by it. Charm? Okay, this was from yesterday. Give me a team for my next Tartarus Guardian fight. Who do you have? Do you have everybody? Oh, my Overwatch Battle Pass is like, I'm at like 135, Doug. I finished the Battle Pass like in a week. That charm looked just like your keepsake of Azura. Yeah, well, she did say she and her boyfriend had matching charms. Were the ship's doctors and Azura really a couple? I can't believe it. I think Dr. Crab will be called as a witness today. There are still so many unanswered questions. But I hope to solve them all in today's trial. I believe in you two. I know you can do it. And we will, Sasha, we promise. Everyone except Shinji. Junpei, Mitsuru, Koromaru. There you go. All rise. I still believe that Saxo is the real killer. I mean, he is still kind of suspicious. The defense is ready. Ow! The bird. Ready. Yeah, well, I'm completely thrown off. Very good. It appears both the prosecution and the defense are ready. Yesterday it was proven that the Orca was not guilty and the victim fell to his death. Prosecutor Blackwell, did your investigation of the Orca pool area turn up anything? It did. We found a blood stain from the victim at the bottom of the pool. On this. Oh my, what a frightening looking rock. And you say it has a blood stain on it? Just look at it and it gives me the willies. So we can assume that there was no water in the pool at the time of the incident? Very good. What a clever little deduction. Well, it's nice to get a compliment from the prosecution for a change. Prosecutor Blackwell has completely tamed the judge with his carrot and stick approach. I guess I should have brought a few carrots of my own. Right, moving along. I prepared a witness. Buckler was the only one who entered the room when there was no water in the pool. The witness will prove that. Come to the witness stand. Come to the stand, witness. Where's the penguin? Where's Sniper? Merciless has been a breeze so far at this point. I'm asking for team suggestions to make it difficult. Is it kind of like the P5 Royal one where like the weaknesses do more damage? Dr. Hermit... Sniper! There he is. Look at him. Look at that little penguin. Sniper, stay in there. And who is that cute little creature? Such a restless bird, quite unlike Taka. Wow. Chalk went up for Taka. He shot Sniper up with a single sound. Son of a gun. Dr. Hermit Crab, Ship-Shape Aquarium's veterinarian. And could you tell us the name of your cute little friend there as well? Your Honor, please focus on the case. But it's important to learn all we can about the witness. This is Sniper. Jaw. She's the offspring of a penguin named Rifle. Sniper lives in my hair. She might cause a commotion now and then, but please try to ignore her. I was originally going to call the animal keeper to the stand, but he refused to testify, so I settled on the veterinarian. Now tell us, why was the defendant in the Orca pool room when the water was drained? Only Ken? Yeah, you only got to use Ken. Makoto and Ken, Bendy, good luck. Wait till Sniper pulls the sniper rifle and Taka will shut the fuck up. Yeah, Rifle's gonna come waddling in. In the early morning hours of July 20th, Sasha was cleaning the Orca pool room. Sasha and Jack Shipley, the owner, were scheduled to do the cleaning together. During cleaning, the pool water is drained. While the cleaning was going on, Marlon was taking care of the Orca in the show pool. The pool water would never be drained unless the pool was being cleaned. Your claim is that the victim was made to fall to his death during the cleaning? Only Buckler and the owner had the security card necessary to enter the Orca pool room. We already know from the security company's record of card usage that the defendant was in the Orca pool during the time of the cleaning. The witness's testimony and the record of security card usage are conclusive evidence. So no one besides the defendant was at the scene and the water in the pool was drained. Uh-oh. The judge already seems to be leaning towards the other side. We have to strike fast. Your Honor, we're ready for our cross-examination now. Oh, yes, of course. Please proceed, then. The power of youth comes in handy at a time like these. You just gotta beat up the Reaper a couple of times, Bendy. I don't think they were scheduled to clean together. I thought it was just Sasha, wasn't it?
Hold it!
Well, Miss Buckler said that Mr. Shipley never showed up to help with the cleaning. I don't know anything about that. All I know is what's going on. All I know is what was on the schedule. Maybe they changed plans. They probably felt awkward with each other after their fight. In any case, it's no proof the victim entered the Orca pool during the cleaning.
Objection!
If you don't stop your yammering, I will pull your tongue out and barbecue it. God. Do you have to be so violent? Proof or none, the victim must have entered the pool room during cleaning. Witness, tell him why. Jack must have entered the Orca pool room. The reason I think so is because...
Hold it!
I couldn't sleep one night and decided to watch your attempts on the Reaper on YouTube. Very funny. Thanks, Bendy. Oh, that fucking Reaper fight. You know what's also hard? Merciless on Strikers. Oh my god. I did the Alice boss fight on Monday. Oh my god. That was miserable. Don't you mean to say that the record shows both of their cards being used? No, only Sasha's, but they must have gone in together. Jack's body was found in that room, so that's the only logical explanation. That was... That was a terrible time, bro. Terrible time. What purpose does that brain of yours serve? You're even more bird brain than rifle.
Objection!
Witness, I will not allow birds to be belittled in my presence. Let me hear disparaging comments to the defense alone. So I get disparaged either way. Great. Bird lover, huh? I guess we're not destined to become best friends. That is fine. All I need is for you to talk about the state of the scene during cleaning. Oh, I don't know. I think the two of them were made for each other. I know you can do it. Well, yeah, I beat her, but oh my god.
Hold it!
Why is the cleaning done so early in the morning, essentially in the middle of the night? Our aquarium is open every day of the year without break. So, of course, cleaning has to be done. Oh, shit. No days off, is that it? I can relate to that. Yeah, I guess prisoners don't get to take days off. Things sure are different around our office, huh, boss? You don't have to rub it in quite so enthusiastically. So, was the defendant cleaning alone? No. I've been interested in Darkest Dungeon. I've seen it. I might look into it. I've been kind of interested in it. So the cleaning is done with the pool drained of water. That's right. They use a hoist to lower themselves to the bottom of the pool. They can do regular cleaning with water in the pool, but this was an intensive session. I never cleaned my own lab, however. Don't you think it might be due, then? Guess I can't talk, though. Well, Sasha and Marlon come in and clean it for me on occasion. But I'm too busy myself. I have animals to look after, like this one, for example. Look at Sniper, bro. Such an adorable little creature. It lends cheer to this bleak courtroom. Your reaction to Taka was very different, as I recall. Oh, Taka's a fine bird, too, of course. Please continue, Dr. Crab. Quickly now.
Hold it!
So Orla was moved all the way over to the show pool? Why is that? Well, it wouldn't do to get her covered in cleanser, would it? Of course she was moved. You don't take a bath while you're cleaning the tub, do you? Excellent point. I usually clean the tub after I take a bath myself. I was assigned to clean the shower stalls yesterday. They were cleaner than an Edo bathhouse by the time I was done. I guess Prosecutor Blackwell is the fastiest type. I polished it so well, but the inmates are slipping and sliding all over it right about now. Maybe he's not so much the fastiest type as the prankster type. Somehow, I don't think that's it either. Anyway, cleaning the orca pool is just like cleaning the tub.
Hold it!
There's no possibility it would be drained at any time other than during cleaning. None. Yeah, shot down with a single word. Why are you so certain? Think about it. If the pool water were drained, what would happen to the orca? The poor thing. Whose side are you on, Athena? Exactly, young lady. Without water, Orla would be all right for a short period of time. Well, anything longer than that would pose serious risks. She could even die. So the fact that Orla is alive and well is proof that the water wasn't drained on her? That's right. The Orca pool and the show stage pool are next door to each other. A hoist runs between the two to move the Orca and equipment back and forth. When attentive cleaning is done, the Orca is moved to the show stage pool first. So the water is only drained while the pool is being cleaned. Please add that information to your testimony. Okay. It's amazing, but it takes a lot of time and guts. It's I'm going to play it for a couple streams. Is that I need to plan ahead and maybe I'll be able to succeed. Yeah, I'll definitely look into it. If there were no water in the pool, the Orca could die. Weren't you the motherfucker that said that he could...
Hold it!
Yeah, I guess you're right. Son of a gun. Then why did you harp on it so? The defense loves to make a fuss over nothing. You do like to stir up trouble, don't you, Mr. Lawyer? Just like this one. Duh. How rude. Don't compare Mr. Wright to Sniper. Granted, his suit may make him look a little like a penguin. Athena. Is that really what she thinks of me? I wish Sniper and Miss Baby Chick would both stop all this peeing and peeping and cheeping. Miss Baby Chick? How dare you? No, wait. She sounds pretty cute. Wow. You just got away with calling you a young woman a chick in court. Wait, you got away with calling a young woman a chick in court. The water could have been drained at some other time. If we don't, Sasha would be the only one under suspicion. Okay. Damn, this is a long one. I was like, do you have to write all over it?
Objection!
If the water in the pool is drained, you say, the Orca could die. But is that necessarily true? What are you talking about? There's a way to let the water out without harming the Orca, isn't there? Your Honor, please allow me to submit this photograph. Yeah, we put fucking luminol all over it. Oh, this is... As you can see, there's no water around the Skull Rock area. With the pool in this state, the victim could have been made to fall to his death. However, there is water on the other side of the partition. And Orla looks just fine. Son of a gun. In other words, if the partition is set up at the bottom of the pool, the water can be drained without doing Orla any harm. Are you implying the water could have been both drained at the time? Well, it could have been drained at a time other than during cleaning? Yes, there is that possibility. Dr. Krabs is shaking. Looks like he has something to hide. Could it have something to do with the calendar note about meeting with the victim? It might. I'll submit it to the judge. Your Honor, please take a look at this calendar. Ah, you waved that around in court yesterday. No need to drag out your souvenir today. Yeah, actually, I would like you to make note of the entry for the day of the incident. Let me see here. Meet the captain at 10 at the Orca pool at 7 a.m. This is a note about meeting a meeting plan with the victim. What? The defense would like to argue that at the time of the meeting, the pool may have been drained of its water. Whose calendar is that? It belongs to Dr. Herman Crab. Isn't that right, Dr. Crab? Son of a gun. So you suspect me, do you? What is the meaning of this calendar entry, Dr. Crab? Explain yourself. Fine. I was supposed to meet Jack at the Orca pool at the time. But I ended up not going. So you're saying you simply broke your promise. You can't get out of it that easily. I believe you have some explaining to do.
Objection!
Objection! Your blade is sharper than I thought, right, Dono? But your cut was shallow. A mere surface scratch. There's a saying amongst prisoners. Do not see, hear, nor speak to smooth-talking lawyers. If you think the witness is suspicious, show your proof. The calendar alone isn't good enough, huh? I have to prove the victim could have fallen to his death at 7 a.m. meeting time. Let's put our heads together, boss. The victim could have fallen during cleaning when the pool was completely drained, or using the partition. It could have been at 7 a.m. with the water partially drained. What would be the major difference in the circumstances between these two possibilities? What circumstances was different? The answer could really tell us something. The thing Dr. Crab is kind of suspicious, but I refuse to believe somebody who has a baby penguin on his head is a murderer. This is not Danganronpa. Oh, you're not talking about Gundam, right? I fucking love the Gundam. There is a saying among prisoners: do not drop the soap. That's like rule number 1. What circumstances was different between the two possibilities of cleaning and 7 a.m.? The Orca was there. The murder occurred at the time other than the cleaning. The Orca must have been there. Oh, you're right. And that would mean that Orla witnessed the murder. What's this? You're sheathing your sword so soon? Stop yammering to each other and show me how you wield your sword. All right then. My sword is poised and ready. If the murder was committed at the time during the cleaning time, then Orla must have been present at the scene. If I can prove that the murder happened right in front of Orla, then I can prove that Miss Buckler is not guilty. Mr. Wright, are you implying that the Orca was a witness to the crime? That is exactly what I'm implying. And? How do you intend to prove the Orca witnessed the murder? What are you gonna do to put the Orca on this? What are you gonna do? Put the Orca on the stand and cross-examine her? Oh, here we fucking go. This is a critical point. I better think about it carefully. The defense will... Please, let me... Please! If I asked Orla if she witnessed the murder, I'm sure she would tell me everything. Really? How interesting. And how do you propose to communicate with the Orca? Well, I'd have to think about that. Unlike some birds, an orca is incapable of human speech. No, I'm afraid I cannot allow you to cross-examine a creature that cannot speak. Unless the defense has some other way to communicate with Orca. No, I'm afraid not, Your Honor. I guess that was a silly idea. Damn it. Can I prove that Orca was there at the time of the crime? Fish. Rifle ate at around 4 a.m. on July 20th, but that Orla didn't eat anything. Okay, I guess I gotta present evidence? I really just want to see if I can cross-examine Orla. The defense will present evidence. Evidence that will prove Orla witnessed the murder. You're going to present evidence? Yo, the defense, I thought surely you would try to cross-examine the Orca. I must say I'm a little disappointed. Gee, sorry to get your hopes up, Your Honor. Very well. Let's see this evidence then. What evidence shows that the murder took place right in front of the Orca? You see, this is what I was looking for. Shipley's walkie-talkie hasn't been found. Oh, the sleeping pill, right? It's got to be the sleeping pill. Maybe? It's the only thing I can think of is the sleeping pill.
Take that!
It's not the sleeping pill. Maybe the walkie-talkie?
Take that!
I have no clue. I was gonna say we found the sleeping pill in the second day of the trial. Shit.
Take that!
It's not the walkie-talkie. I don't need to watch the song again.
Take that!
I don't know. Oh, the Skull Rock, right?
Take that!
No, it's not the Skull Rock. What is it? Jiro, help a brother out. Detective. I don't know. Look how it's quiet as hell, too.
Take that!
Oh my god, the picture again? Fuck me, dog. The photo indicates where we discovered luminol reactions yesterday. Good job, Bendy. By accident, we got some of the luminol testing fluid on Orla. We were then very surprised to see luminol reactions on Orla's body.
Objection!
I didn't think I'd present the picture twice in a row. So what of it? There's nothing odd about that. As was discussed in yesterday's trial, the orca was bleeding. Traces of the orca's blood were also found in the skull rock. The orca must have injured herself when she rammed the rock. So that cloud of blood Mr. Plume saw was from Orla headbutting the skull rock, was it? Those luminol reactions you saw on the orca are most likely from her headbutting.
Objection!
But what's odd is that the position of those blood stains. Please take a good look at the photograph. Yesterday, Mr. Plume said the blood disappeared when the Orla put on the hat. That testimony indicated that Orla's injuries were under the hat area. However, these luminol reactions are at two entirely separate areas from her injuries. These blood stains can't be Orla's own blood for when she was headbutting. Then where did the blood come from? It's my firm belief that it's the victim's blood. The victim was killed right in front of Orla. And the victim's blood splattered onto Orla's body. Now it finally all makes sense. Orla was a witness to the murder, so that's why. There's one more fact that indicates Orla was a witness to the murder. There's more? The culprit was afraid if Orla could somehow reveal what she witnessed. And that's why they did what they did. It's only the only thing that makes sense. I have to present that evidence. That evidence that proves the culprit thought Orla was a dangerous witness. Now it's a sleeping pill.
Take that!
The defense would like to submit this evidence. What's this? It looks like some sort of medicine. It's a sleeping drug, Your Honor, a very powerful one. This sleeping drug was discovered in Orla's stomach yesterday. The culprit tried to drown Orla by putting her into a deep sleep. Try to drown the orca, but why? Right, Donut, are you trying to tell this court that the perpetrator tried to kill the orca off to prevent a witness from talking? You really expect to defeat me with that feeble attack? My sword has been drawn. I'm not about to sheathe my evidence now. Orcas have an enormous potential for intelligence. The possibility that Orla could somehow manage to reveal the truth can't be denied. The culprit believed in this possibility, and that's why they tried to kill her. Yeah, they made her sleep. Because I guess killer whales or orcas have to go up into the air to breathe sometimes, because they can't always be underwater. So, takes a little bit of epicness of this case that Wright is looking like that. It's his Feeny costume. Dr. Herman Crab, you purchased this sleeping drug, didn't you? What? Does this mean the veterinarian tried to do away with the orca? Who but a veterinarian would know better how to disguise an orca's death? He could even prevent the police from examining Orla's body. Why you? Are you actually accusing me of trying to murder the orca? Yep. Oh, shit. How dare you? How dare you slander the noble profession of veterinarian? My goodness, one could cut the tension of this courtroom with a knife. Yes, I admit to purchasing that sleeping drug. However, it was subsequently stolen from my lab. This is a flimsy excuse. It's the truth. What else can I say? Any one of the crew members could have entered my lab. I guess that weakens my evidence quite a bit. Besides, think about it for a minute. Who was it that treated Orla after she swallowed the drug? It was I. But as I recall, it took you quite a while to give that treatment. You'd even come on your own. We had to go get you. Son of a gun. You remember all sorts of little details, don't you, Mr. Lawyer? The orca pool and the lab are far apart. It's a little wonder he didn't know Orla's condition.
Objection!
Didn't know? That's highly doubtful. As far apart as they were, Dr. Crab still had a way to know all about Orla's condition.
Take that!
The torpedo. God, you just had to bring that up, didn't you? With this advanced data system, surely you would have known Orla's condition.
Objection!
Wait just 1 minute. What is this torpedo? Dr. Crab, how dare you bring a weapon of mass destruction into my courtroom? Did he say mass destruction? The torpedo, or tele-observation real-time pertinent data organizer, is a data system. Until yesterday, only Dr. Crab and Mr. Shipley knew about the torpedo. I've been waiting for this. Where's been waiting for this? Where the heck did it go, Bendy? It isn't legally approved in this country, so it was kept a secret from the police. There you go. The Flitzer. Flitzer. It's illegal. Dr. Crab, I demand an explanation. Son of a gun. You and your big mouth, Mr. Lawyer. Oh, look at Sniper. He's messing with his little, his heart thing. Look at him. I love that penguin, bro. I love that penguin. Yes, it's true. I'm using an illegal system to monitor the creatures at the aquarium. The system uses sensors like these, and yes, there's one in the orca pool, too. These sensors send sound waves through the water to gather data on the creatures. If it finds abnormalities in their condition, the torpedo alerts you with a sound. Oh my goodness, how very high tech. But if it's illegal, I will not turn a blind eye. This matter will be appropriately dealt with at a separate time. Now then, Mr. Wright, please continue. With the torpedo, I'm sure Dr. Crab noticed the danger Orla was in. But he made no attempt to come to aid her on his own. And the reason for that is that Dr. Crab wanted Orla dead. The torpedo didn't give me a warning message. That's why I didn't know there was anything wrong with Orla. The sensor in the Orca pool wasn't working during the police investigation.
Objection!
Can you prove that statement?
Objection!
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hey! Hey, nice flip, man. Good form. Well, what's with him? I guess this is also high tech for Prosecutor Blackwell that it's making him a little funny. Funny? Yes, I find this all very funny. Witness, those sensors send sound waves through the water, correct? But what if there isn't any water? Then they wouldn't work. They would automatically switch off. I see. And where's the sensor in the Orca pool located? I don't know. Jack is the one who attached it for me. You don't know? Then I will tell you. The police found a sensor just like the one you showed us. They found it attached to the table at the bottom of the pool. Table? You mean the table in this photograph? That's right. Don't you get it right? Don't you get it yet, right, Dono? The table's on the Skull's Rock side of the partition. It's affixed to the bottom of the pool and can't be moved. Oh, and so if the water was drained from the Skull Rock side of the pool. Precisely. Without water, the torpedo sensor would not work. Witness, when did that sensor automatically switch off? Hang on, I'll look it up. The only times lately were during cleaning days 2 days ago and the investigation yesterday. Of course, I knew the pool would be drained while they cleaned it. I had no idea they drained it for the investigation. No one let me know. That's why I didn't know about Orla's condition yesterday. So Dr. Crab really did want to save Orla? Did you hear that right, Dodo? Yes, the water can be drained without harm to the Orca if the partition is used. But if the water is drained from the Skull Rock side, the sensor's turned itself off. If the sensor was always on except for during the cleaning investigation, it means there must have been water in the pool at all other times. It was never drained. In other words, no one but the defendant could have committed the crime. This completely shatters the defense's argument. I thought he said GG, but the fact still remains that Orla was nearly killed with Dr. Crab's sleeping drug.
Objection!
But aren't you forgetting one important question? When was the sleeping drug given to the Orca? You're right, that hasn't been discussed yet, has it? The Orca pool is the scene of the murder. The police were there all day yesterday. The only way to give the drug to the Orca undetected is to put it in her food. Yesterday, someone gave the Orca food during the trial. Someone did? I'm afraid I don't remember that. You don't remember? You're not that old yet, are you? It was the defendant, Sasha Buckler. Oh. I was gonna say, she only threw one. This motherfucker threw like 20 at him. So he threw it in there with it. What's going on, sock seller? You see, now you got me calling him sock seller. Prosecution's argument hasn't changed. Buckler made the victim fall to his death and then manipulated the orca to pin it on her. Still not satisfied? She further planned to kill the orca with the sleeping drug. I didn't hear any reports of Dr. Crab feeding Orla. Maybe he didn't have a hand in Orla's attempted murder after all. But is there anybody else who could have fed Orla besides Sasha? If it's true that the defendant is the one who fed the sleeping drug to the orca, then that places even more suspicion on her than ever.
Objection!
The defense objects to the prosecution's claim. Well, you still haven't admitted defeat? Prosecutor Blackwell, I don't appreciate the way you only mention the parts that are convenient for you. What do you mean by that, Mr. Wright? Prosecutor failed to mention that Miss Buckler wasn't the only one to feed Orla. As you will all recall, there was another person who gave Orla food. Oh! You mean that person? Looks like Athena remembers now, too. Yeah, there you go, see? Fed him like 28. Oh, Mr. Wright. No. I don't want to believe it either, but we can't ignore the truth. The other person who fed Orla during the trial was... Trucy!
Take that!
Please recall when Orla was not found guilty yesterday. Marlon Rhymes gave the orca a large quantity of food. If the sleeping drug was mixed in with that food, it could be given to the orca without arousing the police suspicion. Now that you mention it, I do remember that flip-flopper feeding the orca.
Objection!
So you remember, did you? I see the time for a true sword fight has come. I call Marlon Rhymes to the stand. Mr. Lawyer, both Miss Orca Lover and Marlon Rhymes are important members of our crew. I don't want to suspect either of them, but I'm ready to accept whatever truth you find. Here, take this. That charm? That's a charm that matches the one Azura Summers had, isn't it? So you and Miss Summers were romantically involved, weren't you, Dr. Crab? What? No, of course not. Sorry to disappoint you, but this doesn't belong to me. At the time, I thought it was Azura's, so I grabbed it. But it wasn't hers. Now it's up to you, Mr. Lawyer, to figure out whose charm it is. I will. Thank you, Dr. Crab. After all, I'm interested in the outcome of this trial, too. Now then, please summon Marlon Rhymes to the witness stand. Yes! Sniper's safe! He's innocent! Yeah, Fulbright was still there. But I'm going to figure it out after this trial. I'm going to figure out when this is compared to the last one. Because I don't know if this is still the imposter Detective Fulbright or the real one before he died. But I'm going to check like the dates and shit after this. Hold on, give me a second. Those Lay's barbecue chips fucking slapped. What's going on? What's everybody making that face for? I haven't been watching the trial and nobody's told me anything. Marlon Rhymes. You are under suspicion for the attempted murder of the orca. I see. Well, if it's already out... Mr. Rhymes? Is he really going to admit it? Fine, I'll tell the truth. Oh, is he gonna... Oh, he's gonna pin it on Sasha now. Simon still has his shackles. Yes, because this is a couple months after Athena joined. This is this is his first case back when he got his attorney's badge back. So this was a couple months after the Ten Mataro case. And I think it's before the Themis Legal Academy one, too. Like I said, I'm going to check the dates and shit after. Sasha is lined to protect that orca. At 3:30 a.m. on the 20th, there was still water in the orca pool. The incident happened before the orca was moved to the show pool. Orla killed the captain by bashing him 30 feet high and making him slam into the water. So I thought the orca should pay the consequences. Wow, bruh. Now we're back to the orca again? I did not see that testimony coming. Now wait just 1 minute. Yesterday, Orla was proven innocent. Besides, you said Orla was in the show pool during the cleaning. I didn't want to sell Sasha out. That's why I didn't tell the truth. But the fact is, all three of us, the captain, Sasha, and me, were cleaning the pool room. But Dr. Crab and Miss Buckler both said you were at the show stage. Well, the only thing Dr. Crab knew about the cleaning was what I told him. I didn't give him a whole lot of details either. Maybe he misunderstood. He's already dead by now. I checked. What? Give me the full timeline of this game, then, Gorilla. Let me hear it. Like, give me like the dates for all the cases. And Sasha's lying to protect the orca. She can't tell the truth. Sasha put blood on the skull rock, or give me the link to where you looked. Sasha put blood on the skull rock herself to make a fake blood stain. I think it's pretty brave of her to let herself get arrested to protect the orca. Mr. Rhymes, how can you lie like that? It's the truth. Besides, wouldn't it be better for you if I wasn't lying? If the orca did it, you win your case. What? It was all very hard to believe. Well, Mr. Rhymes' story is true. Miss Buckler would be innocent and the orca would be the killer. This guy is really jealous over an orca. That's crazy. Meaning if we turn our backs on Orla, we could save Sasha? Having a witness lie to save your own client? What a dirty, underhanded tactic, right, Dono?
Objection!
Yesterday, the defense proved Orla was not guilty. We have no intention of going back on our assertions now. What are you saying, Mr. Wright? All you gotta do is admit the orca did it and Sasha goes free. Isn't a lawyer supposed to act in his client's best interest? But that wouldn't be acting in her interest. Miss Buckler believes Orla is innocent. And we, of course, believe that Miss Buckler herself is innocent, too. Acting in the client's best interest is an important part of our jobs as lawyers. Using dirty means to win a verdict would destroy our client's faith in us. That's right. We believe in both Miss Buckler and Orla's innocence. Huh. I just don't understand how you can treat a human and an orcas equally. Yeah, he's jealous, bro. Sasha or the orca, you can only save one of them. I don't know about that. I think I can save them both. All I have to do is disprove your testimony. Oh yeah? Then go ahead and try. I will do just that. If I can't tear down his testimony, I won't be able to save the both of them. I have to find a weak spot and start tearing. Don't push a sidekick, Detective Gorilla. What do you mean, don't push a sidekick? What are you talking about? Get it, Gorilla, damn. Y'all work for me, bruh. Says he died during 2026. The case incident happening during 2027, July 20th. Oh. Well, that sucks. So, the first case in this game. When did the Temataro case take place? Can you find that?
Objection!
When lies are piled on top of each other, contradictions start to emerge. This time is no different. Are you saying there's some kind of inconsistency in my testimony? That's exactly what I'm saying. You claim that the victim was sent flying about 30 feet into the air. But the autopsy report shows the apparent cause of death to be from a 65-foot fall. What? Additionally, in your testimony a moment ago, you said at 3:30 a.m. on the 20th there was still water in the orca pool. With the pool being 65 feet deep, there's only a 30 feet between the water and ceiling. If the pool is full of water, as you claimed, it would be impossible for the victim to fall about 65 feet, as the autopsy states. Mr. Rhymes claimed he was in the orca pool room so he could make these statements. But the truth must be he was at the show stage, just as Dr. Crab and Sasha testified. I believe that brings us back around to the orca didn't do it. I didn't believe the witness's testimony from the outset. I am grateful to you, Ms. Wright-Dona, for shutting the witness up. As I thought, the only person who could have killed the victim is Sasha Buckler. That fact still remains whether the witness was the one who tried to kill the orca or not. Son of a... Mr. Rhymes was right about one thing. His testimony was advantageous to our case. But pointing out the contradiction in his statement will only drive us into a corner. As Prosecutor Blackwell said, suspicion against Miss Buckler is now decent. Uh-oh. If I don't do something fast, the judge is going to find Sasha guilty. Mr. Wright, isn't there anything we could do? There has to be a way to prove Sasha is innocent. At a time like this, the thing to do is turn my thinking around. Instead of trying to prove that Sasha couldn't have done it, I have to think about what made it possible for somebody else to have done it. April 17th and 19th. So damn. We never really knew the real Fulbright. That stinks. Man. That Sasha is the one who could have committed the crime. No need for your pity, your baldness. Just finish him off with a swift verdict. It appears the defense has no objections. Very well, I will give my verdict.
Hold it!
Your Honor, please hold off on that verdict. But you were so quiet, Mr. Wright. Do you have something to say now? The defense has a counter-argument. You do? Pitiful. Such desperation. You look pale. Are you sure you're prepared to make this counter-argument? The worst of times are when lawyers have to force their biggest smiles. I'll never forget those words, no matter how many years go by. Even though it's probably just a bluff, I'll give it to them with a smile. What if the scene of the crime was somewhere else? Scene of the crime? Somewhere else? What? You're finding fault with the police investigation now? As I understand it, the prosecution's argument is as follows. The scene of the crime was your pool room. Shame on you. Shut up, Jiro. None of us knew that until the end. He was still a cool character, so shut your face. Only the defendant and the victim entered that pool room when there was no water in the pool. Therefore, only the defendant could have committed the crime. That is correct. But if the scene of the crime was not the Orca pool room, then somebody other than the defendant could have committed the crime. Yeah, but I never liked him. I don't care what you like and don't like, Jiro. You sit there and you detect, I guess. Are you sure you know where you're going with this? I might not be too sure, but I can't back down now. Mr. Wright, I hope that I'm wrong, but this isn't one of your bluffs by any chance? Of course not. The judge knows me far too well. And do you have a theory on where the actual scene of the crime was? Yes, of course. Think, Phoenix. Think.
Take that!
The show stage pool might have been drained of water at some point as well. And if so, it would be just on... Okay. No, it was on the pirate ship. I lied.
Objection!
Wait, what do you... How about if? What kind of presentation of the argument is that? There's no turning back now. I have to think of a way the body could have been moved. Okay.
Take that!
The hoist runs between the Orca pool room and in this show stage. The stretcher can be hung from the hoist to move things like Orla or the Skull Rock. The stretcher could also have been used to move the dead body. Yes, if the stretcher can move the Orca or the Skull Rock, it seems likely it can also move a dead body as well. Wow, somehow that worked. I just might be able to pull this off. If the show pool was the scene of the crime, somebody else could have done it.
Objection!
You desperately spew conjecture, and now you even make up a crime scene? Not again! You don't have the soul of a warrior. You don't deserve to be on the battlefield. And even your fabrication is half-baked. It's a disgrace. What do you mean half-baked? The hoist can be operated from the Orca pool room only. Gah. And the only person who went to the Orca pool room was the defendant. So even if the body was moved, the only one who could have moved it was the defendant herself. So it comes back to the defendant no matter which pool it was? Meaning I can't clear Sasha either way? Sasha says she moved Orla in the Skull Rock. And I believe her. So could it be possible that she moved the body herself without being aware of it? Mr. Wright, do you have an objection to the prosecutor Blackwell's claim? You bet I have one. The defense has an objection. Alright, fine. Let's hear this objection then. Yeah, well, my objection is... Can't admit I haven't thought of one. I just feel like giving you a penalty. Okay. Okay. My fault. I admit I don't see any problems with Prosecutor Blackwell's claims per se. Ms. Buckler must have been the one who moved the body. Mr. Wright, you admitting the defendant committed the murder? No, I'm simply conceding that she was the only one who could have moved the body. However, I contend Ms. Buckler was not aware that is what she was doing. The culprit made her move it, unbeknownst to her. The defendant moved a dead body without recognizing that it was a dead body? How could that be possible? The body was found in the Orca pool. It must have been moved there somehow. I might find some kind of hint in the thing she moved with the stretcher. The culprit made Miss Buckler move the body along with this piece of evidence.
Take that!
The Skull Rock? Miss Buckler told me yesterday that she moved the Skull Rock when she was cleaning. The only two things Miss Buckler moved to the Orca pool are Orla and the Skull Rock. I would like to suggest that the victim's body may have been inside the Skull Rock. What? Hidden inside the rock, the body could have been moved to the Orca pool room with the hoist. At the show stage, Marlon Rhymes loaded up the Skull Rock with the body inside. And then he used the walkie-talkie to let Miss Buckler know the rock was loaded. Miss Buckler operated the hoist from the Orca pool room and moved the stretcher. She moved the rock without knowing the body was inside. Do you really think there's enough space inside the Skull Rock to place a body? The swashbuckler flyer indicates it could be possible. Please focus on the question at the bottom left. And that's where all the gold coins came from. Oh, it says who will obtain the gold coins hidden in the Skull Rock. In that case, I suppose the rock is most likely hollow. What's more, If the body was inside the skull rock, it explains the remaining unanswered questions. Such as... Please take a look at the security footage of the scene Mr. Plume witnessed. Where did the body that Mr. Plume saw come from? Please recall. What was Orla doing to the skull rock at this time? She was headbutting it. Oh! That's right. Orla's ramming released the body from the skull rock. The body had been placed inside the skull rock and moved there from the show stage. I assured that the real murder scene was in fact the show stage pool.
Silence.
What rubbish is this now? You don't have a single scrap of evidence.
Objection!
It's easy enough to verify what I say. Take a look inside the skull rock for yourself. You should find some kind of proof that the body was there. Blood, fibers, hair. Mr. Wright, that was incredible. You turned things completely around. And to think, it all started with that half-baked bluff, too. Whew, that was a close one. Did you really have to add that last bit? If the murder took place at the show stage, then who was the perpetrator? It is naturally the person who was at the show stage. Mr. Rhymes? You have no minutes to check it, idiot. Ugh, got me. I didn't check the skull rock. That'll explain all the coins on the bottom of the pool, too. Weren't you the one who loaded the skull rock onto the stretcher at the show stage? Wow, Mr. Wright. That was some pretty smart brain work you did there. To be honest, I never thought you could figure it out. I tried to protect myself, but I guess it came back to bite me. Are you confessing you gave false testimony before, Mr. Rhymes? That's perjury. Yeah, what Mr. Wright says is true. The body was inside the skull rock. And it's true the captain was killed in the show pool, too. What? He's admitting it that easily? This time, I'm going to tell you the whole truth about what happened that day. He's going to blame the fucking orca again, bruh. Here we go. In the show pool, the orca shot the captain up into the air. Then the captain came down and slammed into the water. I can still remember the spectator's screams clearly. All Sasha did was move the body. She was trying to protect the orca. When Mr. Plume witnessed the orca find the body, I freaked. Holy frick, dog. So now we're back to the orca again, I see. If you were going to give testimony like that, why did I bother putting you on the stand? All I'm doing is telling the truth. That day, Sasha wanted to do the old version of the Swashbuckler Spectacular. So I just suggested she hide the body in the skull rock and move it to the orca pool. I was going to figure out what to do with the body after the show was over. The orca is the one that killed the captain. It wasn't me and it wasn't Sasha. So it's Mr. Rhymes' idea to hide the body in the skull rock? But if Mr. Rhymes is the culprit, why would he protect Sasha? False charges against Sasha would mean he himself would escape suspicion. So why? Mr. Wright, how about if you leave this to me? Oh, hi, Waby. Hey, man. Athena, do you mean you heard something? Yep, noise. Discord in Mr. Rhymes' heart. So that means somewhere in his testimony there are inconsistencies in his emotions. All right, Athena. Give him a good counseling session. You got it, boss. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Huh? What's this? What are you getting, Athena? This testimony is pretty complex. Feelings of deep sadness and intense anger are being called up. Those two emotions appear to be running out of control. Out of control emotions? Is that going to be a problem? We'll have to probe their cause if we want to get his true emotions in testimony. There might even be an odd or unnatural spots in his testimony he isn't even aware of. Alright, let's probe for the cause of his out-of-control emotions then. I'll explain how to probe. Let's find the root cause together. Okay, we got it. I got it. Yo, bro, you gotta relax with the sock sales. The sock sales. Gotta be Sasha.
Got it.
It's not Sasha. Wait, what? Oh wow, you literally just straight told me. They literally just straight told me. Okay.
Got it.
Okay. Thanks, guys. I doubt there were any spectators there at the show when the owner died. If there had been, those witnesses would have told us the true crime scene right away. What? Oh, right. Of course. I just made a mistake. Okay. That made the sadness subside. So maybe the spectator's part was what was making him sad. Like, I only clicked one answer, though. So, like, what the fuck, bruh? I wonder why he would make that mistake saying spectators were there. How strange. The only thing I can think of is that he was mixing up one memory with another. Like, he was in a similar situation before, and it was deeply imprinted on his heart. A situation where an orca killed somebody and there were spectators there. Hey! I think I know why he's mixing up his memories. The reason why Mr. Rhymes has mixed up his memories is...
Take that.
Mr. Rhymes, I think I know what happened. Stop cursing, but I like cursing. Could you have been mixing up what happened a year ago with this incident? Maybe that's why you slipped and said the owner was killed in front of spectators. What? How did you... You're right. I did see the orca kill somebody a year ago. But what about it? I was just one of the spectators. Really? Just another spectator? There must be a reason why you feel great sadness about the incident last year.
Silence.
Stop this nonsensical scrutiny of feelings. Just present evidence to prove your point. Eep. But boss, do you have any kind of evidence that would back us up here? There is one piece that comes to mind that might explain his sadness. Well, I'm waiting. Let's see this evidence that has to do with Marlon Rhymes' sadness. It's gotta be the charms.
Take that.
Azura Summers died an accidental death a year ago. This is her boyfriend's charm. Hey, what are you doing with that charm? It was found in Rifle's stomach yesterday. Judging by your reaction, I believe this charm belongs to you. Wow, how did he get a woman like her? That makes no sense. I guess I need to push him just a little harder to make him admit it. When Mr. Rhymes said the word charm, he was very rattled. We better examine this charm a little more. Good idea. Let's look inside. Huh? What's this? A photograph? Aw. Hey, this is Azura Summers and Marlon Rhymes. Mr. Rhymes, you and Azura Summers were a couple, weren't you? So what if we were a couple? Does that have anything to do with the captain's case? You believe you saw the orca kill your girlfriend. That's the cause of your sadness. Isn't that emotion of yours connected to the current case?
Silence.
The only thing you reveal was the witness's connection to the victim of last year's incident. What does the witness's past have to do with the case at hand? I don't know yet. But we managed to pinpoint the source of his sadness. Now let's delve into why Mr. Rhymes is angry at. What Mr. Rhymes is angry at.
He gave her some good sales on socks is my bet. No, I'm not stopping. Alright, bro. Maybe it's a conspiracy to get with the heart condition girls. You got a fetish.
I would say that's right, because they both had heart conditions. Interesting. Why was he so intensely angry?
Got it!
Mr. Rhymes, you're angry with Orla, aren't you? Angry? At an orca? Why would I be? If you think I have some reason to be mad, then show me some proof. Do I have proof that Mr. Rhymes has a reason to be mad? I bet that evidence we just took a look at would come in handy here. This charm indicates that you were Azula Summer's boyfriend. I'm sure you believe Orla killed your girlfriend a year ago. You lost your girlfriend, and so you've been angry at Orla. Alright, I'll admit it. I'll never forgive that orca. Azora's dead, and that orca is still swimming around happy as a clam. I became an animal keeper just so I could prove that orca is a killer. You're right. I want that orca to pay. There. Do you feel good dragging up a person's past? But it still doesn't change anything. Ah! He's right. I disagree. It does change things. His out-of-control emotions quieted down. Now we should be able to find out the truth behind that emotion. I think it's the sadness of the second one.
Got it!
No? Okay, it's not that one. Because that was the only one that was heavier on the sadness.
Got it!
No.
Got it!
No. I'll tell you, because the sadness is like really big here. I don't know why he would be sad. Like, very calm person. Let's see if we can find any inconsistencies between his words, and his emotions. Okay, that doesn't really help.
Got it!
No. I freaked.
Got it!
No. Is it missing the shock factor, maybe?
Got it!
Okay. When Mr. Plume witnessed the orca you find in the body, you freaked. Really? What are you getting at? With Mr. Plume as a witness, Orla was guaranteed to be accused of the murder. Didn't it work out exactly as you'd hoped? In order to have Orla put down, you made sure Mr. Plume witnessed that scene. Bye-bye. So you figured all that out, did you? Mr. Rhymes, are you admitting it? I didn't really want to have to fight anybody but the orca. But you leave me no choice. Ew! Just eat that fucking fish juice? What in the fuck? Man, what? Man, what? Now it's time to get serious. Yo! What the fuck? Whoa, what is going on? I would like to buy some socks, please. I was gonna say, does he still look like a sock seller, Jiro? Where did this pirate fellow come from? He looks like a completely different person. Damn! Order. If we don't have order, Prosecutor Blackwell will yell at us. Even Prosecutor Blackwell's at a loss for words. So I plan to have that wench be a witness? You caught me out. It be true, I thought that orca's murderous ways should be found out. That's why I schemed to have the plume see the body. So you admit it, you deliberately flamed Orla? It be true, but what skin be that of anybody's nose? That orca be a murderer and scurvy dog. I may have a grudge against that orca, but I always felt grateful toward the captain. The orca murdered Azora and the captain, so of course she would walk the plank. Gah, I don't have a response to that. I agree it wouldn't make any sense for him to kill the owner. Why would he? But his hatred for Orla, on the other hand, comes through loud and clear. Wait a minute. If killing Mr. Shipley doesn't make sense, who would it make sense for Rhymes to kill? Maybe my theory has been all wrong. Your Honor, I think I just became aware of a new fact. Oh? And what is that? Now that we know about Mr. Rhymes' intense hatred of Orla, it turns the premise we've been arguing under on its ears. I will now reveal the identity of the individual Mr. Rhymes meant to kill from the start. Obviously meant to kill Orla. But the captain got in the way.
Take that!
So the witness' intent was to kill the orca? Exactly. The witness's intended victim was not Jack Shipley. From the start, it was all a scheme to kill Orla. The orca was his true target, but Jack Shipley is the one who died. The orca is still alive and quite well. He's right. He wanted to kill the orca, and yet it was Jack Shipley who fell to his death. How did that happen? Wait a minute. What if Mr. Rhymes wanting to kill Orla was somehow connected to Mr. Shipley's death? At a loss for words, are you? What happened to your bravado a moment ago? If it happened... Did he try to, like, suffocate Orla by draining all the water, maybe, and just leaving the orca there to rot, maybe? And Jack just happened to fall in? Something like that? Something along those lines. Enough of these reckless words without any basis in fact.
Objection!
They are reckless words. The basis for my claim is at the real murder scene, the show pool. What are you talking about? It's my contention that two incidents happened at the show pool. The attempted murder of the orca and the victim falling to his death. First of all, in order to kill the orca, Mr. Rhymes removed something from the scene. By doing so, he made it possible for Mr. Shipley to fall to his death. That's exactly what he was trying to do. Okay. He did what now? Mr. Wright, what did Mr. Rhymes remove in order to kill Orla?
Take that!
Don't tell me you're trying to claim he tried to kill the orca by draining the pool water? That's exactly what I'm claiming. To help the defendant with the cleaning, Marilyn Rhymes took charge of Orla, with the plan to kill Orla in the show pool. And because the pool water was drained, it made it possible for Jack Shipley to fall to his death in the show pool. Damn. He looks cool now. Oh, wow. I tried to kill the orca, you say? Can you even prove there was a nary drop of water in the pool? That day I was simply looking after the orca. Why would I have the monstrous thought of killing it?
Objection!
You claim you were looking after Orla in the early morning hours of July 20th, but I don't think you were doing a very good job of it. After all, Orla wasn't given anything to eat during that time. How would you know such a thing? I know because of Orla's record here in the torpedo data system. This system continuously records data on the subject to its monitors. From Orla's record, we can tell exactly when she ate or didn't eat. Sink me. Nobody ever told me about that dastardly contraption. Only a few of the ship-shape aquarium staff know about this system. According to Orla's record, she never ate in those early mornings hours of the 20th. You planned to kill Orla, and that's why you didn't feed her.
Silence!
You're wasting time. What proof do you have of that? Perhaps the orca simply wasn't hungry? I do have proof. If Orla simply didn't eat, then that would create an inconsistency. Where did her fish go? Her fish? Good question. Where did it disappear to? Fish? What does it matter? What relevance does it have to the case? Cease this stalling with inconsequential questions. Stop delving into the depths of the orca's stomach and delve into the case instead.
Objection!
But wait, it may seem like a small inconsistency, but it's an issue of great importance, I think. What are you driving at, Mr. Wright? How could the fish disappear? Somebody must have eaten it. So who came to the show stage and ate Orla's fish? I think I might have a pretty good idea. I believe that there must have been a visitor to the show stage, but Mr. Rhymes didn't notice. Visitor? Are you trying to introduce yet another suspect at this 11th hour? If you utter more of your careless remarks, Taka won't look favorable upon it. I don't plan to utter any careless remarks. Whether my remarks will actually be related to the case or not, I don't know yet. Don't worry, boss. If Taka comes this way, I'll fend him off. But do try to keep your remarks careful. Somehow Orla's fish disappeared. Somebody must have visited the show stage, but who? Rifle! I believe Rifle the Penguin visited the show stage. First an orca, now a penguin? Why would you be saying such a thing, Mr. Lawyer? I didn't see Rifle during the wee early morning hours. Do you have any proof Rifle visited the show stage? If you be a lawyer of any sort, show me your evidence. The bottom of Rifle's feet were pink for some reason. That fact is a clue that Rifle was indeed at the show stage. I have to present that piece of evidence that connects Rifle to the show stage. Oh! Those weren't stars, those were Rifle's feet! Those are Rifle's feet!
Take that!
Oh my, what a cute little sign. Look at all those adorable stars. These stars are actually starfish. Miss Buckler painted this sign. In the early morning hours of the 20th, she left the sign at the show stage to dry. Mr. Rhymes kept an eye on the sign for Miss Buckler while the paint was drying. Aye, that be true. But what be your point? On this sign, it's proof that Rifle visited the show stage. Proof of the penguin's visit? I'm afraid I don't see it.
Take that!
A couple of the pink starfish are shaped a little differently from the others. Ah, you're right. They look almost like little leaves. Rifle had pink paint on the bottom of her feet. These little leaf-like shades on this sign are actually Rifle's footprints. Rifle made these footprints by walking on the sign before it was dry. What cute little pink penguin prints. So there are footprints. What are them? Marlon Rhymes was watching over this sign at the show stage while the painting dried. And during that time, the penguin paid a visit. According to the torpedo data system, we know that Rifle ate something that morning of the 20th. Most likely, Rifle ate the fish meant for Orla that was at the show stage. Orla's snack was a small quantity of fish. Even a penguin could have eaten it all. Begged, Rifle ate Orla's fish? Who'd be here to say Rifle ate Orla's fish? She could have picked up food anywhere. But that doesn't change the fact that I really was at the show stage. After all, I had to help move the Skull Rock. Couldn't have been moved without me. The witness claims he never saw the penguin. How do you explain this contradiction?
Excuse me. Both Mr. Rhymes and Rifle were at the show stage, but Mr. Rhymes didn't see her. So where could Mr. Rhymes have been at the time? In the pool. Right, Dono. If you aren't up to the task, I could disapprove this witness's testimony for you. If I leave it to Prosecutor Blackwell, Sasha will be declared guilty. I can't let him interrupt this line of reasoning. Mr. Wright, let's try to figure out how things looked when Rifle came to the show stage. Mr. Rhymes is at the show stage, keeping an eye on Orla on the stage, on the sign. We know it must be true because he helped move the skull rock. And then Rifle came in and walked over the sign. But wouldn't Mr. Rhymes notice Rifle if he was right there? Well, then let's think about where Mr. Rhymes could have been. Is there a place in the show stage area from which Rifle couldn't have been seen?
Take that!
What? Inside the pool? But you're right. If he was inside the pool, he wouldn't have noticed Rifle. So you're saying Mr. Rhymes was underwater the whole time Rifle was eating? No, not underwater. When I think about what he was trying to do, the answer is clear. Now, finally starting to get the whole picture. Just like yesterday, must you two always be whispering to each other? Why don't we admit that resorting to a penguin will get you nowhere?
Objection!
Oh, I don't know about that. Oh, excuse me. The fact that Mr. Rhymes didn't notice Rifle is such a small inconsistency. But it's a key point that proves what Mr. Rhymes was trying to do. The penguin is a key point? Let's go, penguins! The show stage pool is very deep. If Rifle came to visit while Rhymes was at the bottom of this pool, who would have never noticed Rifle? Orcas can be out of water for a short time without sustaining damage. But if they're out of the water for a long time, they weaken and eventually die. In order to kill Orla, Mr. Rhymes had to drain the pool. While the pool was drained out of water, Mr. Shipley fell to his death. The show stage pool is about 65 feet deep, just like the Orca pool. Without water in the pool, a person could be made to fall 65 feet. Mr. Rhymes probably wondered what to do. If he continued with his plan to kill Orla, how would he dispose of Mr. Shipley's body? So he devised a plan to kill two birds with one stone. What? How? Mr. Rhymes went down to the bottom of the pool and put the victim's body in the rock. He then had Miss Buckler move the rock and the body together.
Silence!
And the witness made the defendant do this somehow without arousing her suspicion? That's right. Mr. Shipley told Miss Buckler that she couldn't perform in the new show. Miss Buckler became upset and wanted to switch back to the old version of the show. So Mr. Rhymes conveniently suggested that she take and hide a prop for the new show. Mr. Rhymes then manipulated Orla using her singing and lifesaver tricks. He schemed to have Orla find the body while Mr. Plume would be standing witness. He saddled Orla with the false charge of the murder so that Orla would be put down. What? Oh shit. Ew! Was that blood? So the fact that the penguin didn't witness this. So the fact that the witness didn't witness. Wait. So the fact that the witness didn't see the penguin shows that when Rifle visited the show stage, Rhymes was putting the body in the rock. At the bottom of the pool, that is. Who would have thought the presence of a penguin could prove the witness's actions? It's working. Just a little further now, Sasha will be proven not guilty.
Silence!
If you think you've won this battle, you are sorely mistaken. Your theory is based on the notion that the witness could manipulate the orca. Witness, can you control the orca's actions? Of course not. What kind of bilge be that? I'd be but a simple animal keeper. If my memory serves, wasn't Miss Buckler the only one who could issue commands to the orca? Ugh. The judge's blade is sharper than the lawyer's. If you wish to do battle with a witness, you'll need a honed blade. Where is your short evidence that Marlon Rhymes could manipulate the orca? Oh, we have it all right. Oh, we have it all right. Rhymes had to have manipulated the Orla in order for his plan to work. But how can I prove it? Well, it appears that this line of reasoning has become unsustainable.
Objection!
Well, it appears that I was mistaken. Athena? I've analyzed the hearts of all kinds of people. I have enough experience to see when I look into your heart that you haven't given up. So that objection was my way of speaking up for your heart. She's right. Why would I become a lawyer again only to give up? I have to keep fighting. Athena, thank you. With your help, I've remembered the old right way. The right way? Your Honor, I'm not finished with presenting my argument. Do you have anything else to ask the witness? You've cross-examined all the witnesses and presented all your evidence.
Objection!
Full power Tony goes hard. He actually kind of looks sick.
All the witnesses? I don't think so. I haven't cross-examined the most important one, the central figure in both cases. The central figure? The one involved in not only the case a year ago, but this current case too. You never called her as a witness, but it's time to do so now. Who are you talking about? I demand you to tell the court immediately. Who is the central figure in both cases? Orla, get on the stage! Yes!
Take that!
The defendant calls the central figure in both cases Orla the Orca. You intend to cross-examine an orca? Cross-examine an orca? You must be addled. It is be impossible, says I.
Silence!
This absurdity is beyond the pale. How do you expect to question an orca, a creature incapable of speech?
Objection!
Orla is intricately involved in this case. I have every right to cross-examine her. Besides, even if she can't speak, I think cross-examining her will be invaluable. Very well. Do what you will then. But if you fail to garner anything from this little exercise with the orca, I hope you realize the reward for your efforts will be the defendant's guilty verdict. I'm ready and confident. So, cross-examining Orla, huh? That was a bold move, boss. Now all we have to do is figure out how Mr. Rhymes manipulated Orla. That's right. Now it's Orla's turn to help us save Sasha. An orca defendant yesterday, orca witness today. This is truly unprecedented. But even though this is highly unusual, I'm prepared to allow it. Bailiff, ready the witness telecast. We'll have a 10-minute recess while the telecast is being set up. This is a crazy case, but I love it.
You can call a sock sellers the witness, and then I can call the orcas a fucking witness. Now just up. Alright, now shut up. I think he meant shut up. The truth about the past.
Yeah, Braveheart. It's okay. Leave it to you to think of something like calling Orla, Mr. Wright. Well, she's the only one who knows all the answers after all. I just talked to Pearls and she said Orla seems to be feeling fine. Now we have to try and figure out how Mr. Rhymes manipulated Orla. Now, if we put Mr. Rhymes and Orla together, maybe we can get some kind of clue. I can't forget about that strange set of prints of Rhymes either. I really appreciate you trying to save both Orla and me. I had no idea Marlon hated Orla like that. I feel like I've been shocked by a torpedo ray. Of course you would hate the killer whale that murdered his girlfriend right in front of him. Oh, Mr. Plume, you've been watching the trial? Oh yes, I came to make a declaration of war. A declaration of war? No matter what the results of today's trial, I will report the truth in my new book. Even if that truth goes against what I wrote in the Killer Whale. I don't know what the truth is, not even about what happened a year ago. That's a crap. Azura died right in front of my eyes, in the middle of a pirate show. She suddenly fell from the orca's back and began to thrash around in pain. The orca was singing his song and then started headbutting Azura over and over. Finally, the orca took Azura in her mouth and brought her to the side of the pool. Just before she died, Azura was holding her chest in obvious pain. She was holding her chest. Wait a minute. Could it be? I don't... Oh, did her heart... Oh, her heart was fucking up. I don't think Orla was to blame for the incident a year ago either. What? I think the cause of Miss Summers' death might have been her heart condition. Heart condition? What heart condition? I never heard anything about it. Miss Summers had a prescription with Hickfield Clinic for a heart condition. The orca didn't kill her. I think it's possible her heart condition did. What? Azora had a heart condition too? I guess she hid it from everybody just like I did. So that means the orca was innocent a year ago too? It's just a theory, but I think the orca headbutted Azora to check on her. And then did the lifesaver trick to rescue her. So there was no need to put the orca down after all. So you really did intend to put Orla down? No. Jack and I were against such a thing from the start. But you said you were going to euthanize the orca. Yeah, I've been wondering about that. Dr. Crab, about this capsule, it's not a poison but a sleeping drug, right? That's right. Even if Orla attacks someone, or even if the Center for Dangerous Animals Control demands she be put down, I never had any intention of killing her. I would use sleeping pills to make it look like she was dead and then set her free. That's why I purchased so many sleeping capsules. Oh, that's why. I never considered the possibility that poor woman's death was illness. She seems pretty disturbed to be wrong. I simply want to know the truth. That is why I will tell you who my client is. The day I witnessed the owner's death, I was there at the request of the animal keeper. Marlon Rhymes. That is correct. That day my client called me to ask me to investigate the orca pool. He must have wanted you to witness what Orla was going to do. Why did you decide to tell us this? My desire to protect my client was standing in the way of the truth. I couldn't allow that. I'll be watching to see how this all unfolds. Good luck to you, blue and yellow duo. Well, that was quite a bombshell she just dropped, and so casually, too. That woman really is a free spirit. Do you remember what you said yesterday, Mr. Lawyer? That you'd expose any secret if it would help save Sasha? I remember. It's my duty as a lawyer. Well, I just wanted you to know that I don't blame you for exposing the aquarium scissors secret. It may put me in hot water, but if it helps save the orca, let me clue you in on another secret. Focus on the orca's song. The orca's song, huh? What could he be hinting at? Oh, Mr. Wright, looks like it's time. All right, let's go back in. You've got it, boss. We're gonna go in there and save Sasha and Orla together. Okay, Chubby. All right, fellas. Fat ass and Chubby. I said we killed the orca? No! We are not killing the orca. Is the witness Ora Shipley, commonly known as Orla, ready? Well, the orca is present, but I highly doubt she understands what's going on. Yaw! Oh, just as adorable as yesterday. I distinctly remember you being afraid of her on several occasions. Now then, Mr. Wright, how do you propose to cross-examine the witness? I intend to have the young lady there with Orla help me. Hello, everyone. That young lady. Didn't I meet her once before? A long time ago? Yes, that's Pearl Fay, my old friend. Well, well, didn't she grow up to be a lovely young lady? I have no interest in this chit-chat. On with the cross-examination. If Orca was waifu, then we wouldn't be talking about this. Do you want the Orca to be a waifu? You weirdo? Oh, nah, Gorilla, you're done. You're cooked. How is this my fault? The court will now hear the testimony of Ora Shipley. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor? Do you seriously intend to cross-examine this orca?
Well, she is key witness for the defense after all, sir. Every time you come to my courtroom, you open my eyes to a new way of thinking. It appears this will be another one of those times. Yes, he's giving me the go-ahead. I'd now like to put the witness and Mr. Rhymes together to see how he manipulated the orca. Hopefully, Orla will have some kind of reaction. Fine by me, but not what will happen, I tell you. Mr. Rhymes was right. Nothing happened. I guess I shouldn't have expected it to be easy. How did he manipulate her? Right, Dono? I hope you realize that if you can't prove with this cross-examination how Rhymes controlled the orca, your defense will be declared guilty immediately. Yes, I realize that. This is my last chance. I have to figure out how Rhymes commanded Orla to do her tricks. Please begin your cross-examination, Mr. Wright. Oh boy.
Hold it!
Miss Shipley, I'm afraid Fweet is not gonna get us anywhere. This is your plan of action? If you are incapable of interpreting orca speak, this entire exercise is folly.
Objection!
You leave the interpretation of Orla's heart to me. All right, girl. What you got to say? Let me hear it. Oh, Orla, you're so cute. Right, Dono. Surely you don't intend to continue this farce. I do. Miss Shipley, please continue with your testimony. Oh, God, this is great. Okay. If we can figure out how Mr. Rhymes... Okay, we got it.
Objection!
Sasha told me an interesting story about Miss Summers. Azura used to send her boyfriend videos of herself teaching the orca tricks. I used to help Azura take the videos on her TV phone. Most likely, Mr. Rhymes still has these videos of Miss Summers. Miss Faye, could I ask for your help? Of course, Mr. Nick. What is it? You're using Mr. Rhymes' TV phone, correct? I'd like you to examine it for me. Please look for videos of Azura Summers issuing the whistle commands to Orla. Videos? I'm not sure how to do that, but I'll give it a try. My apologies to Marlon. Right, Dono? What are you up to? You'll see in a moment. If Pearls can find those videos for me. Mr. Nick, I found them. I found some videos like you described. You did? Thank you, Miss Faye. Just as I suspected. How did Marlon Rhymes get Orla to do those tricks? I will now show you. With Mr. Rhymes' cell phone. His cell phone? Are you implying he used an app? Miss Faye, see if you can issue Orla a command. Me? Can I do such a thing? You might be able to do if you play a video with a whistle signal in it. If there's a video of the lifesaver trick, please play that. Before you do, though, please put the practice dummy in the pool. The practice dummy? All right. Hey, in it goes. There, it sank to the bottom. Now I'll play a video. Orla is diving down, heading straight for the dummy. Aww. What a smart girl you are, Orla. The lifesaver trick was a complete success, Mr. Nick. Thank you, Miss Faye. You were a big help. Now I have proof. Unbelievable, you actually pulled it off. That was the lifesaver trick we saw yesterday. Is Miss Faye an orca trainer now? No, Your Honor. I'll explain after we try one more trick. Now let's see if we can command Orla to do the singing trick. Miss Faye, if there is a video of the singing trick, please play that. Certainly. Let's see, is it this video? Oh, he actually sang it. That was adorable. Oh my, isn't she wonderful? That was the Swashbuckler Spectacular song. What a lovely singing voice. I can't believe he's using an orca as a witness and is winning the case against me. It wasn't bad. He goes, it wasn't bad. By the way, how did Miss Faye give the orca those commands? Marlon Rhymes has something on his phone that his girlfriend Azura Summers sent him. There are videos of Miss Summers issuing commands to Orla with a whistle. If they have Orla listen to the sounds of the signals, anyone at all could command Orla. Oh my, anyone at all? Yes, I believe so, Your Honor. All you have to do is play those videos. Mr. Wright, please submit those videos as evidence. Yeah, I'm getting the sneaking suspicion the judge just wants to try it out for himself. Miss Faye, could you send those videos to the TV phone here? All right, certainly. Got them. All right, I'll try playing one. Brrr. Aww. So this was a training session a year ago, huh? But wait a minute. There's something about that song that bothers me. I'd smash Tony's girlfriend. How the hell did someone like that? Well, hey, he's probably buff, so. If the orca can be commanded using videos on a cell phone, then that means that Marlon Rhymes could have manipulated the creature. Mr. Rhymes, you can't talk your way out of it now.
Silence.
I love when he's turned his back. I have to commend you. That was a very good proof. I could see Marlon Rhymes could have manipulated the orca. But isn't it true that the defendant could have done it as well? All she would have to do is use the whistle. The whistle she knows how to use so well. And she wouldn't have to use those videos. Surely you admit it as a possibility. She could have easily had Normal de Plume witness the singing and the lifesaver trick. So he's trying to argue it was equally possible for Sasha as it was for Rhymes, is he? But is that true? Let me think about that for a minute. The corporate made sure that Mr. Plume heard the song and saw the lifesaver trick. Could Sasha have shown these two tricks to the witness? No, I don't think Miss Buckler could have created the same conditions as the culprit. Well, it's because Orla, when Mr. Plume was there, sang the Washbuckler song from a year ago, not the new one that Sasha's in. Sasha doesn't know that command for the old one. She only knows the one for the new one. So the only person that has the old command is Rhymes with his girlfriend's command video. You challenged me to a battle. I hope your sword is sharpened. Let me see those sword skills of yours. Don't you worry, my sword is drawn and ready. My sword is evidence that the two tricks couldn't have been shown at the same time. Oh shit, wait. Sword is evidence that the two tricks couldn't have been shown at the same time.
Take that!
Mr. Plume said in her testimony that she witnessed these two tricks at the same time. However, that fact is inconsistent with how Orla performs tricks. How Orla performs tricks? What are you talking about? Orla can't perform two tricks at once. She performs only one trick per whistle signal. That's how she's been trained. In other words, it would be just like with a dog. If you tell him to both sit and shake, he won't do them at the same time. Am I understanding it correctly? Yes, that's the idea, Your Honor. I wonder if the judge has a dog. What a farce. So you're saying that the witness somehow managed to produce an impossible scenario? If the creature's own trainer couldn't do it, how could I?
Yes, it's a mystery, isn't it? Boss, you have to agree so cheerfully. The defense is claiming that Marlon Rhymes manipulated the orca. But if you cannot explain fully how this was done, your argument doesn't hold water. If you can't straighten out your own theory, would you like me to straighten you out? No, thank you. So Orla can't do two tricks at a time, but Miss Plume saw her do it. This logical inconsistency means there's a flaw somewhere. Was Mr. Plume lying? Or is it not true that Orla can't do 2 tricks at a time? But Mr. Plume had no reason to lie about such a thing. If it really is important for Orla to perform 2 tricks at once, impossible. And maybe either that the lifesaver trick or the singing trick was faked? They didn't command the lifesaver trick. That was just Orla saving someone that she saw. Or that. Or Orla wasn't actually singing the song, it was the playback. That too. Faked. Yes, maybe Orla only performed one of the tricks. But it was made to look like she performed 2.
Silence.
Maybe. How do you expect to conduct a sword battle with conjecture? Sounds like I'd better present some evidence here fast. Although I am concerned about your profuse sweating, Mr. Wright, let me ask you. Which of the 2 was fake, the lifesaver trick or the singing trick? It's got to be the singing trick. I think you're right on that one. The defense wishes to argue that the singing trick was faked. And on what grounds do you base your assertion that the singing trick was faked?
Take that!
That item proves the singing trick was faked? No, Your Honor. This piece of evidence will not prove that. In other words, this piece of evidence is a fake out. Okay. I thought maybe that was it. Okay. I'm still confident it was the singing trick that was faked. Wasn't somebody looking at something and saying the songs were different? Wasn't somebody looking at something and saying the songs were different? The song show in the video is different from the one the Plume heard.
Take that!
That item proves the singing... Okay. That's not it either. It's not the phone. Okay, I think it's the CD.
Take that!
This is a recording of a recent Swashbuckler Spectacular. In this recording, Orla sings the same song she sang for Miss Fay earlier. But Mr. Plume said this song is different from the one that was sung a year ago. The song is different? Please listen to the song in this video from a year ago, sent to the cell phone. Brrr. Yes, it sounds quite different from the song Orla sang for Miss Fay earlier. And yet, this is the same video Miss Fay used to issue the command to Orla sing. Command Orla to sing. By having Mr. Plume listen to this song, recorded in the cell phone video, the true culprit made Mr. Plume think Orla was singing the song from a year ago. Only Marlon Rhymes, the owner of the cell phone videos, could have done this.
Silence.
But Mr. Plume said she heard the orca singing right in front of her. How do you claim he made her think of that? How was the song recorded playing? I intend to explain that too, of course. What? Okay, now we show. The answer lies somewhere in that orca pool visitors corridor.
Take that!
Mr. Plume heard the song while she was in the orca pool visitor corridor. There's a speaker in that corridor so that visitors can hear the orca's sounds. And you claim the song was played from that speaker. How? Boom!
Take that!
Mr. Rhymes could broadcast the song in the video to the speaker by using a walkie-talkie. And he could get Orla to do a trick by letting her hear Miss Summer's whistle signal, too. He played the singing through the speaker, and he made Orla do the lifesaver trick. All of this was the doing of the true culprit, Marlon Rhymes. This is what you did, isn't it, Mr. Rhymes? You did it! Now we can save both Sasha and Orla. Just leave it to the Captain Right swashbuckling lawyers to win any case. I don't remember agreeing to that name. So it actually was possible for Mr. Rhymes to manipulate the Orca. I'm stunned. I'm sure we'll need to hear more from the witness. Mr. Rhymes, the time has come for you to tell the court the truth. So I used a walkie-talkie, you say? Sorry, but you're dead wrong, me bucko. It'd be impossible, says I. What do you mean impossible? I shall sing ye a little shanty dissing your scurvy theory. Hark ye well now. Oh, shit. The dissing of Phoenix Wright. Yo, walkie-talkie be broke for real. Mr. Lawyer Freestyle got no appeal. Broke before the plume on the scene. Broke before Wright could even dream. Legit goof during cleaning time, eh? But bile-sucking lawyer spitting lies. Now, Orca, don't listen to me, okay? Kill the caps? Yo, you so cray-cray. Okay, bruh. Here we go again with that flip-flop music. Broken. Of all the flimsy excuses, bilge-sucking. That was a call for. You probably broke it on purpose after the fact. That be untrue, little lassie, although I can't prove when it really was. Lucky be it for me, your lawyers be the ones who have the proving to do. Ugh. After everything we've uncovered, he still won't admit it. Somehow I have to prove that he still could have done it. Beam, 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 beam. Legit goofed during cleaning time.
Hold it!
Mr. Rhymes, are you sure it was your walkie-talkie that was broken? Of course I'd be sure, although it doesn't have me name written on it or anything. But you can't prove it not be my... Oh my god, I hate the way they talk. It can't be my walkie-talkie now, can you? I'll never save Sasha this way. I have to figure out how to get a command to Orla. If Rhymes couldn't get a command to the Orca, your theory crumbles. Everything you've done will all go up in smoke. Yeah, it's the Caps walkie-talkie that he used. I just don't know where that evidence is. Yeah, he kept it on him.
Objection!
Where's the state of play? Bro, it's not for like another 45 minutes. What are you talking about?
Oh, the book. You're right, the book. Yeah.
Objection!
What new anime on? I'm not really watching any anime. Except for My Hero. I haven't really watched it at all. in like the past like 2 years. I won't lie.
Hold it!
Do you have some way of proving that statement?
Silence.
The burden of proof is on you. If you can't do that, then we can end this cross-examination right now. Ooh, he makes me so mad. We gotta come up with our own freestyle, boss. Let's get him back with evidence instead, shall we? No singing.
Objection! Hold it!
Ah, shit. That's not what I wanted.
Silence. Hold it!
You made a big blunder. What happened? After I helped Sasha with the cleaning, I dropped it by accident and broke it. You want to see it? I still have it with me. It does indeed appear to be broken. With me walkie-talkie broken, there could be no way I could have done it. I couldn't have given the orca any commands. Oh, okay, there we go. There it is. Okay. Let's see if there's any way to tell when the walkie-talkie was broken. If you gave Orla that command, then it couldn't have been broken at the time. Okay, I got it. I know how to do this! Huh? Look at these! They look like tooth marks. Hey, you're right. A bite this big. I wonder if it was Orla. Wait, a walkie-talkie with tooth marks. Didn't we hear a story like that just yesterday? Yeah, it was walkie-talkie Azora used right up until her death. Yeah, there it is. In the middle of the show, the orca brought Azora up to the surface in her mouth. She left tooth marks in Azora's walkie-talkie. The captain said he always kept the walkie-talkie with him so he'd never forget. Ah, I'm finally a lawyer again. How could I hold my head up if I made my client so miserable? A stubborn one you'd be. So did we get that one or no? No.
Objection!
Okay, so it's the book. Oh shit, I forgot to save. Hold on. Ah, shit.
Hold it!
Hold on, I gotta go through this old spec thing again. Why didn't I present the book? They literally show me the book, bruh.
Objection!
Okay.
Objection!
Just put the book on everything! Shit! I hate how he raps this, bruh. Makes no sense.
Objection!
What? Holy fucking hell.
Objection!
So it's not the book. Rhyme said this walkie-talkie was his, but could it be? No, it's not.
Objection!
Let me press the last statement just in case.
Hold it!
I put the book on 4! You weren't paying attention! There could have been some other way besides the walkie-talkie to issue the command.
Silence!
The orca could have received a signal from the defendant's whistle. Is this point you're trying to concede?
Objection!
No, that's not what I'm saying. Some other way besides the whistle. Alright, here we go. Sorry, I had a call. It's alright, bro. If you don't belay all this bilge, I'll say this with some rap. We tried pressing him, but it didn't change anything. I don't know about that. His statements might not have changed, but the meaning of the one of them may have. That's okay. I put the book on everything. I put the book on literally everything. It's gotta be the
Objection!
fucking Friday! The walkie-talkie that the witness brought with him to court today may have been stolen from the victim, Mr. Jack Shipley. One aquarium may look like a band of pirates, but thievery? Alright, bro. According to the defendant's statement, Mr. Shipley talked to her on his walkie-talkie before his death. However, no walkie-talkie was found near the victim's body. Methinks the police just didn't look hard enough. Besides, the captain's walkie-talkie wasn't broken. Be that not right? So his walkie-talkie has not to do with mine. I'm not so sure that's true. The victim fell to his death. It's quite possible his walkie-talkie broke in the fall. You stole the walkie-talkie after the victim's death, didn't you, Mr. Rhymes?
Silence!
I will not allow such leading questions, right, Dono? If you claim the walkie-talkie belonged to the victim, show me your evidence. Certainly, I plan on doing just that. Please look at the tooth marks here on the walkie-talkie. Tooth marks? Oh, yes, I see them. The walkie-talkie, the victim's walkie-talkie, was a keepsake that used to belong to Azora Summers, who died a year ago. These tooth marks were left by Orla when she carried Miss Summers in her mouth. If this is Mr. Shipley's walkie-talkie, then Mr. Ryan's walkie-talkie is still unaccounted for, which means he could have used it to command the orca after all. And that's not all, Your Honor. The only one who could have taken the victim's walkie-talkie is the culprit himself. The fact that Marlon Rhymes had the victim's walkie-talkie is proof that he murdered Jack Shipley. Uh-oh. Oh, look at him now. He's sweating, bruh. Wrap that, bum. Not so fast, Mr. Lawyer. What? He still won't admit it? This walkie-talkie be mine, says I. Then how do you explain the tooth marks on it? I've had many run-ins with that orca myself. She bit me more than once. In me walkie-talkie, too. Evidence of our fights are carved here into my body. My goodness, I can clearly see the tooth mark scars in your skin. What? Are those really scars from being bitten by Orla? I can't let him run the show. I have to find a way to prove the walkie-talkie belonged to the victim. You can forget about the fingerprints. I always keep me walkie-talkie clean and polished. This man had everything worked out before he even took the stand. But I won't give up. There has to be a way. Mr. Wright, I found something interesting. The tooth marks on the walkie-talkie. Notice anything funny about them? Funny? Funny how? Something is different about them compared to the other tooth marks we've seen. The only other one I remember are the ones on the practice dummy. It's just a tiny difference. It might not even mean anything. Right now, we need to consider every possibility we can, no matter how small. If I can figure out what's different about the bite marks, maybe I could somehow prove Rhyme's walkie-talkie actually belonged to the victim. Think, Phoenix. You can turn everything around right here and now. Into the think tank, bruh. Time to review the facts we have so far. With the intent of killing Orla, Rhymes drained the show stage pool. But Rhymes failed to kill Orla. Instead, he tried to pin Shipley's murder on Orla. In order to manipulate Orla, Rhymes must have used a cell phone and a walkie-talkie. But the walkie-talkie Rhymes has is broken. I think it's the victim's walkie-talkie, the one he kept as a memento of Azora Summers. I have to find a way to prove that it is indeed the victim's walkie-talkie. Which piece of evidence left on the walkie-talkie could prove it belongs to the victim? We have two pieces of evidence with tooth marks, the walkie-talkie and the dummy. What's striking about the two pieces of evidence? When I look closely, I see two different bite mark patterns. Two variations, huh? Wasn't there a trick of Orla's that had two different variations as well? A year ago, the Orca's song and the teeth marks were different from what they are now. What could be the cause of these two inconsistencies? What's behind the fact that Orca's tooth marks and signs were different? It was a different Orca. Nah, no. What's behind the fact that the Orca's tooth marks and song were different a year ago?
No, stupid.
There are two different Orcas. I'm starting to think there are two different Orcas, the one a year ago and the Orla now. And if the Orca a year ago was an Orla, which means smaller. No, stupid! Now you're stupid! I'm sorry, I didn't mean that. It means the bite mark on the walkie-talkie isn't Orla's, like Rhymes said it was. Now I can finally prove the walkie-talkie belongs to the victim. We are both stupid. No, I was going with that! But you told me I was stupid, so you're stupid! Mr. Wright, you appear to be lost in thought. Is everything all right? I just realized something. Astonishing, Your Honor. Your face is what's astonishing, right, Donna? Don't call me stupid, stupid. You are stupid. You mess with my thoughts, stupid. That's the only thing that makes sense. Two Orcas, stupid. Excuse me. Your rudeness is what is astonishing, Prosecutor Blackwell. And what is this astonishing thing you realized? Until just now, I thought the Orca at Shipshape Aquarium a year ago and Orla were the same Orca. However, two inconsistencies led me to a new fact. And that fact is that there might be two or Shipleys. What? Two different Orcas? Order in the court. Explain yourself. What is this basis for the preposterous claim? The Orca show song a year ago and the one now are different. I believe it's because the Orca a year ago was a different Orca. Two different Orcas, two different songs. It explains the show song contradiction. What to be the Bilgewater talk? I don't understand. I'm talking about the truth. Truth that will finally catch you out in your lives. You claim that the tooth marks on the walkie-talkie were Orla's, but that's not true. The two different bite mark patterns with the walkie-talkie and on the dummy proves this. What? Two different patterns, you say?
Silence.
Well, I will concede there is a possibility that two different orcas exist. Bite mark patterns alone are not proof enough. I want more conclusive evidence. All right, I will show you conclusive evidence then. So he wants to see evidence other than the bite mark patterns, does he? The orca a year ago and Orla have different songs and different teeth. Don't you have two videos on hand that can be used to compare those? I will now submit two videos with which different songs and teeth can be compared.
Take that. Take that.
Please compare these two videos, one from a year ago and one recent. As discussed, the two orcas are singing two different songs. Please also pay special attention to the appearance of one of the two orcas' teeth. How exactly do you claim their teeth are different? Let's look for shots in the two videos where the orca's teeth are shown. This is Orla in the recent video of the Swashbuckler Spectacular Pirate Show. As you can see, she has all of her teeth. What a healthy smile she has. I'm a bit envious. Next, let's take a look at the TV phone from a year ago. Oh, she's missing a tooth. Just as I thought, their teeth are different. Oh, I believe this smile looks a little different from the one we saw a moment ago. As you can see, the orca from a year ago has one tooth that's broken off. If the teeth are different, then... Yes, if the teeth are different, they of course leave different bite mark patterns. On the practice dummy, you can see Orla's uniform pattern with all teeth intact. And on the walkie-talkie, you can see that one tooth is missing from the pattern. Yeah, I see it. Just like the smile of the orca in the last year's video. The tooth marks on the walkie-talkie were not made by the orca we know as Orla. They were made a year ago by a different orca. Two different orcas? I can't believe it. The statement that the tooth marks on the walkie-talkie were from Orla was a lie. The truth is, this walkie-talkie was stolen from the victim, Jack Shipley. The only person who could have stolen it is the true culprit, Marlon Rhymes. No, you got it all wrong. It be all the fault of that orca. Whoa. Huh? You got it all wrong. Oh, shit. Nice. What's up, Fiery? Once again, I'm too weak to help anybody. Well, it would appear we should hear more from the defendant about Aura Shipley. Sasha Buckler. Yes, Captain Judge? Is what Mr. Wright claims true? Are the two orcas different? The secret that ship-shaped aquarium was hiding was about Orla, wasn't it? Dr. Crab told me to focus on the orca's songs. He hinted it would be a clue. How you doing, Fiery? Phoenix is right. The one we call Orla is the second Aura Shipley. There actually used to be two orcas at Ship-Shape Aquarium. I used to call the first Aura Shipley just Aura for short. Aura and Orla are sisters. The captain rescued them both when they got beached on the shore. But Orla was in bad shape and the ship's doctor had to look after her for a long time. Both orcas loved the captain, so we decided to keep them on a Ship-Shape Aquarium. Why didn't you say anything about there being two orcas? What is Phoenix wearing? That's not right. It's just the costume. I'm playing the special trial or the special episode from Dual Destinies. I just decided to put on their costumes. Hi, Wheezy. Well, because after the accident a year ago, Aura was put down. Oh, wow. What? Aura's dead. Yeah, the Center for Dangerous Animal Control demanded it. Apparently, the captain of the ship's doctor begged them. We put the first one down, so please leave the second one alone, they said. Anyway, after the accident a year ago, the captain told us he was going to put Orla in the power show as Aura ship lead. He asked us to keep quiet about Aura's death until the time was right. What a surprising and complex tale. Did all Shipshape Aquarium employees know about this? Dope. Just a select few of us. Mr. Rhymes, did you know about it? Of course not. How would I? Tell me, Mr. Rhymes, did you plan on killing Orla from the start? Yeah. I planned to do it during the cleaning, so I drained the pool. I figured if I didn't do something about that beast, Sasha's life was in danger. Sasha trusted that orca just as much as Azora did. I wanted to protect her. I couldn't help Azora, so I felt like protecting Sasha was the least I could do, my duty. I built up my strength so I'd be ready to kill the orca. I even fought with sharks. But the captain realized my plan and tried to save the orca. And that is why you killed Jack Shipley? Ah, now the report from the crime lab finally makes sense. Report from the crime lab. In court yesterday, you will recall I showed a photo of the victim laying on his back. According to the lab, the bruise on the victim's right wrist was Rhymes' handprint. His handprint? I didn't know how it would fit in the case until I heard Rhymes' story just... Oh, Rhymes tried to save him. That's why his right hand was on the ladder. His left hand was grabbing him, but he slipped and fell. Oh, that's so sad. Missed the pun? No, I saw it. That's not right. I saw the pun. I saw what you're trying to get at. Is that Makoto, bro? I'm gonna guess that's you with the cat bongo. What's up, homie? But now we can imagine the reason for it being that. Rhymes must have made the handprint when he fought the victim over the orca. A handprint made during a struggle? I don't care what happens to me anymore. I deserve the death penalty. I'm the one that killed the captain. Please give Sasha her not guilty verdict. You accept your defeat well, I see. Let me be your guide to hell. Get on with the verdict, your baldness. Hold on, time out. It seems this unprecedented trial that began with an orca as the defendant has finally come to a close. Sasha's saved. Orla's going to be so happy. Yeah, even Wright's like, hold on a second. Sasha's not guilty verdict is coming. Why do I have this strange nagging feeling? Rhymes' handprint on the victim's right wrist. Was it really the result of a deadly struggle over the orca? I can't shake the feeling that handprint had some other hidden meaning. Is this trial going to end without revealing the whole truth?
Hold it!
Your Honor, please hold off on that verdict. Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? Long time no see, brother. How you been, man? I would like to further explore this new evidence that the prosecution just submitted. What complaint could you have? You're about to get your non-guilty verdict. I see no need to further prolong this trial, Mr. Wright. Your Honor, we still don't know the entire truth of this case. This unnatural handprint Mr. Rhymes left on the victim's right wrist. I don't think it was the result of a fight between the two men. Not the result of a fight. Then what do you suggest it was? Boss, what are you doing? Do you remember that evidence we found at the show stage? Evidence? What evidence? The mysterious mark might be the key to understanding the whole case. Your Honor, the defense would like to submit evidence that will expose the truth of this case. A mysterious piece of evidence that pins with Mr. Rhymes' unnatural handprint.
Take that!
In what way were they usual? They were a right handprint on the left side of the ladder. If one were to grasp the ladder in the same way as the prints, it would look like this. It looks like the ladder is being grasped from above. Exactly, Your Honor. And the handprint on the victim's right wrist shows that it's held with a powerful grip. Yep, I knew it. Marlon Rhymes grasped the show stage ladder in an unnatural pose. If he was gripping the victim's wrist in this position, the gripping the victim's wrist. Then he must have been... It means Mr. Rhymes was actually... That's right. If we couple the unnatural handprint with the mysterious fingerprints... Yep, he was trying to save him. We see that Marlon Rhymes was trying to save the victim's life. What? So they're gonna write it off as an accidental death. That can't be, it's impossible. Why don't we ask Mr. Rhymes himself? Yeah, Mr. Rhymes, we want to hear the truth directly from you. I gotta hand it to you, Mr. Lawyer. You got skills. Why did you have to figure it out? It doesn't matter what happens to me anymore. I'm ready to die. So is what the defense claiming true? The captain, he found out I drained the show stage pool. He rushed to the side of the pool, frantic to put some water in for the orca. And then he slipped. Oh, God. Captain, give me your left hand. No, Marlon. You'll fall too. Forgive me, Marlon. I didn't realize what deep pain you were in. But please don't blame Orla. It's nobody's fault. Not Orla's and not yours. Hey. Oh, wow. So, Jack Shipley's death was accidental. Yeesh. Hold on, give me a second. I'm putting on the state of play in this. Hold on, give me a second. Okay. I have the state of play on in my other tab, just for when it's time. So, Jack Shipley's death was accidental? Why didn't you tell us that you didn't kill the victim? Because I have no right to live anymore. I'm ready to get the death penalty. The captain died because of me, and then on top of it all, I used his body to frame Orla. I was gonna kill Orla, and she wasn't even to blame. She didn't do anything wrong. The only thing I could do now is pay for it with all my life. I can't do anything. I couldn't save the captain. I could avenge Azura's death. Mr. Rhymes, you have the wrong idea about Miss Summers' death. Not even the first Aura Shipley was responsible for her dying. Aura, of her own accord, was trying to save Miss Summers' life. What? What are you talking about? Azura Summers suffered from a heart condition. But she didn't tell anyone she performed in the pirate show anyway. She had a heart attack and died before anyone could save her. I'm sure she didn't think Aura attacked her. There's nothing to avenge. No way. A heart condition? She never said a word about it. Maybe she didn't want you to worry about her. So I wanted to get revenge all this time for nothing? Oh. Trying to get Stellar Blade too? Stellar Blade is definitely your type of game. I could feel it. Doing alright, bro. Been video games grind, been playing FF7 Rebirth and other games. Nice! How you enjoyed Rebirth? I finished it a while ago. It was fun. So neither case was a murder. Not a year ago and not this time either. Your responsibility in this matter is great, but I believe you can be rehabilitated. Marlon, you better come back to Shipshape Aquarium when you're done, you hear? Orla and I and everybody will be waiting for you. You still have a lot to offer, Mr. Rhymes. Live your life and never give up, for the sake of those who are gone as well. I promise to make up for what I've done, even if it takes me my whole life. Mr. Wright, Sasha. Thank you. You have a lot of socks to offer, Mr. Rhymes. A lot of rhymes, Mr. Rhymes. Well, I've seen countless trials, but never one that ended like this. I don't know how, Mr. Wright, but you always seem to manage to turn things around. I think all this excitement has taken a few years off my life. Is that praise or a diss? Now then, this court finds the defendant, Sasha Buckler, not guilty. Yeah! Woo! So, this is Wright's first trial back after getting his attorney badge after 8 years. It's been 8 years, and this was his first trial back. That's crazy. Court is now adjourned. Congratulations on your win. Thank you for all your help today, Pearls. All I did was have fun with Orla. Yeah. Orla, I'm back. Oh, I missed you, girl. Oh, I'm so happy for you and Orla, Sasha. Everything turned out great. Phoenix, Athena, I really want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. Orla and I are both really grateful. I will now act out me gratitude with a little performance. Miss Orca Lover, don't you think you better take care of your health first? Yeah, all right, fine. I promise. No more shows until I'm better. I don't want anybody to worry about me after all. Good. I'm glad that's settled. Hey, buddy. Oh, look at Sniper! Look at Sniper! Oh, look at me so cute. Hey, buddy, Mr. Lawyer. You just had to blab every single one of the aquarium secrets, didn't you? I'm sorry, Dr. Crab. Nah, that's all right. I'm glad. It was kind of hard to tell. Although, thanks to you, they now know we're using the illegal torpedo system. But I think we'll be able to wiggle out of serious repercussions somehow. That writer lady is advocating for us, saying the law itself is to blame. Yeah, I got the state of play open. I got it all covered. We're good. Wow, go Mr. Plume. She sure is a powerhouse. There's one thing you didn't figure out, by the way. Keep this to yourself, will you? We don't want it getting out publicly. Remember that appointment I had written down in my calendar? Oh, you mean meet the captain at the Orca Pool at 7 a.m.? That note meant the Orca Pool of the Supermarine Aquarium, not ship shapes. What? Why were you supposed to meet there? Jack and I. We visited the Supreme Aquamarine. Oh! They didn't actually kill the other orca. She's just there. No orcas have been killed here. Let's go. To get dolphin therapy treatment? No, silly. Remember I told you? Jack and I were against putting the orca down from the start. What? You mean, we just pretend to put the first Aura Shipley down. The Supermarine Aquarium is harboring her for us. What? Oh, so talk about large amounts of money you were paying them. Nah, Dr. Crab's one of my favorite characters. Him and Sniper. We were paying for Aura's care. You wouldn't believe how much fish orcas eat. Now that it's been proven she was innocent online, I think we can bring her back soon. Until then, keep it under your hat, okay? Huh? What was he telling you about? Okay. All right. Time out. I'm gonna watch this state of play. We're right at the end, but we won't miss this state of play. Let me turn down the music. We'll do the last like fucking 2 minutes of this after. All right, what's the state of play got for us? I'll put on my face cam too in a second. Just give me a second. I don't know if there's supposed to be any. I don't hear any sound, but I got it. All right. Dumbass state of play. There's probably gonna be jack diddle and shit. All right, hold on. Just put myself in just chatting, I guess. So a countdown to a countdown, really? Fucking leave it to Sony. Leave it to fucking Sony, huh? It's the countdown to the countdown of the countdown. So we're gonna have like 2 minutes after this. I gotta piss so bad. I don't know. Okay. Oh shit. That's why. Unmute. Okay, there we go. I'm like, why can't I hear nothing? There we go.
Hi everyone, I'm Asad Kizilbash, Head of Product at PlayStation Studios and Head of PlayStation Productions. I'm here to welcome one of the newest members of the PlayStation Studios family, Firewalk. This team brings together some of the most talented developers in our industry, with an incredible pedigree in the online multiplayer space. We announced their first game, Concord, last year, and today
Cock
They're revealing
cord?
gameplay captured
Hell
in-engine
nah.
on PS5. But first, here's an
Suit?
extended vignette introducing some of the cool characters you'll find in the Concord Galaxy.
Cock
Enjoy.
cord? I'll leave my headphones on if I go piss. I just want to see if this is interesting, I'll stay. But if it's not, I'll go piss. Cock cord. I'll be right back.
Oh, jukebox.
Wasn't the plan.
It was a spontaneous, creative decision made after years of careful research.
Being really old and almost dying a bunch doesn't count as research.
Almost dying is the best way to learn how not to die. Besides, it worked, didn't it?
How much longer for the upload?
2 more minutes. Hey, start time. Try it with hot sauce. You'll like it. Trust me.
No. Do not trust him.
Whoa. Where's this coming from?
It's coming from you back on the ship saying, trust me, we're professionals. We'll stick to the plan. We can do this. And then, that. That was not the plan.
Technically, it was a plan. It just wasn't the same plan that we started with.
If we don't leave with this blue button...
Amar, we will. We will.
I'll be waiting outside.
No one moves. We'll be taking this off your hands.
What? This?
Funny.
Slow them down a little for you. Meet at the rendezvous point.
Wait, what? Where's the rendezvous? I didn't catch that.
Copy that, Bill.
Shield out!
Well played.
Fine. They only got one of my legs.
How are those hands? How bad is it? You're still mad at me?
Lennox!
Got him.
One off. This is you.
Anybody want a fresh Dr. Penis?
Got it.
I am developing a taste for destruction. Goodbye.
This would be a very
Shut up.
dishonorable way for us all to die.
Yeah, tell me what's healthy and unhealthy.
Nobody's dying dishonorably. And also, we're bringing this back with us. Hey, Mark. What are you doing?
Getting us to the rendezvous point.
Perhaps we should have let go also.
One off. Do not dare.
But we were supposed to stick together.
If you
And
let
Himmer
go,
would
I
never leave me.
swear I will be
Oh,
vengeance.
look, there they are. Hi.
What the? I am glad you avoided a dishonorable death.
Almost dying is the best way to learn how not to die. Or something.
Is it like Coke?
I knew this was
No.
gonna work.
This wasn't the plan.
No, it just wasn't the one we started with. All right, another satisfied customer. Goods delivered. I sent everyone their cut.
Ooh, yeah.
So do you
So, like, is this like...
carry it around with you for emergency
Oh,
bland
there,
situations?
there goes
or
half
whatever?
the state of play.
Hey, Mark.
GG's, fellas.
Don't joke about something like this.
Our next job is somewhere with less
We'll
scaffolding.
have no scaffolding. Zero scaffolding. I promise.
That's half the state of play, fellas.
We were apart for so long. I thought I'd never feel your fiery embrace again.
You sound ridiculous.
Cockcord!
Concord is a
Concord.
5v5 first-person shooter set in the vibrant sci-fi
Yeah,
universe of
look
the
at that
Concord
shit, bruh.
galaxy.
In Concord, from the moment you log on, you are part of the crew of the North Star, a group of guns for hire known in our galaxy as free gunners.
Wow.
Free gunners are those lucky enough
The
to
difference.
be free to roam the stars. They take high-stake jobs on worlds across wild space, where they face other
It's a
fiercely
it's a
competitive free gunner
FPS
crews.
arena
Here's
shooter.
the very first look at the gameplay of Concord.
Free gunning.
The 5v5
It's hard
FPS arena
But
shooter.
it's our work, and we don't take it for granted.
That's cool.
Being a free gunner means, well, you're free.
Right on target. Yeah, you better run.
Free gunners have a shot at making something of themselves. A chance to be someone.
All right.
Literally just another
Need a second to
FPS
fix
dog.
myself up.
Because we need more FPSs.
Why not?
And in the wilds, it's anyone's game. You won't survive on your own.
Target blinded.
Literally Phoenix, bruh.
Finally, to battle.
Cockcorn.
Endless rage!
We risk our lives every day to do the job.
I'll clear the way. Time to show them the big guns. That's me.
This crew will go anywhere. Take any job. Face any enemy.
It reminds me a lot of Destiny PvP. Yeah, I'm good on it, bro.
We're the free gunner crew of the North Star. And together,
I didn't look at the leaks.
we're going to make our mark on this galaxy.
It really, yeah, it looks like Crucible. It literally looks like Destiny PvP. Just with like actual characters.
The crew is gathering. Would you like to join us for game night?
With Concord, we leaned on the strengths and background of our team to make a tight,
Holy fuck, we're
well-balanced
still
FPS
going, huh?
that feels great to play. We focused a ton of our attention and our tech on building a strong gameplay foundation of tight core movement, precise
If it's not
visceral
free, I'm
shooting,
not trying
and
it.
expressive abilities.
Word.
We ended up finding ourselves influenced a lot by fighting games and even strategy games, in the interesting way that the asymmetry of their characters makes every fight, every matchup feel really different.
Leaning into the asymmetry of the characters, really pushing the possibility space of two different characters colliding. It's all about creating opportunities for improvisation. That's where we can get out of the way and let players find their own magic.
Nah, it's gonna be
We
live
also have
servers with a
abilities that are
battle
meant to have
pass and
impact beyond
cosmetics.
direct combat.
Ooh.
Deployable gear that can persist throughout a full game, so whether that's multiple rounds of a mode or multiple respawns across a match. There are healing pads, bullet blocking domes, explosive traps, lane blocking walls,
bed is
all kinds of
mine.
ways to support
You're
your team
taking
or
up
disrupt
space.
your enemies. Coordinated teams can set up and plan
Yeah,
ahead.
I think it's
and
time for
depending on
bed,
where
bro.
and
Let me
when
know
it
when this
happens,
shit's.
players can shift the
Let me
battlefield
know
to
when
their
this shit's
advantage.
done, Doug.
We've got everything from mystics and medics to gunslingers and sparked robots. Every character brings their own unique personality, skills, and wide-ranging perspectives to the crew. Every week, when you log into Concord, you will be welcomed with a new cinematic vignette that will give you a chance to see our characters off
This is
the
some
job.
shit games they
will
would play.
feature ongoing narrative arcs that grow the characters' stories and relationships.
So it's
and
got story
unpack
tied
the
into
broader
it.
Concord galaxy.
Why are you kissing a tchotchke?
We're excited to share that we'll be hosting a pre-launch beta in July, followed by Concord's global launch on August 23rd, 2024.
Give us a price. That shit's gonna be $60, bro. Pre-order? Oh, never mind. So it's not free. Wow. No one's buying that, bro. GG's. Nah, it's literally Destiny. That's literally Destiny Crucible. Oh my god, it's PC God of War Ragnarok! Woo! Yeah!
You seem like a calm and reasonable person. Are you?
This show's gonna suck. Yeah.
You don't really want war.
I'm about to spoil the fuck out of Ragnarok, dog.
War is coming. The
I'm
prophecy
about
saves
to
them when
spoil the
leads to
fuck out of
Ragnarok.
this game. I'm about to spoil it for all y'all, dog.
Kratos of Sparta.
Death can have me. When it earns me.
I already seen it all. I played it when it came out. It's a very good game.
Up his sleeve we haven't dared to consider.
It's a very, very, very good game. I loved it. Kratos is in the game. It's super good. I just hope the PC release is nice. You know, unlike every other PC release. But honestly, when it comes to like the PlayStation games going to PC, they're usually pretty good. Like Horizon's been pretty good. The first God of War is pretty good. So. About to finish? Were you here when I played it? Because I played it when it came out. I thought it should have won over Elden Ring. And then after playing Elden Ring, I still think it should have won. But like I said, that's just me.
Soldiers and officials alike oppress the people for personal gain. And the people must turn to thievery for food.
Ooh, another samurai game.
Perhaps this is heaven's way of lamenting the state of the land. Men are powerless at the feet of the divine.
Dynasty
But even
Warriors.
so, someone must act.
Persona 5 Striker's better. P5 Striker's better. I did always want to try like an actual Dynasty Warriors game though. Because I play like the Fire Emblem ones and the Persona ones and shit. I never really tried where it came from though. So I might pick this up. 2025. Holy shit, I'm gonna forget about it by then. Never mind.
Momo, I think I was dreaming.
Anime!
It wasn't a dream.
It's anime! Everybody get up!
We were really transported to Mirrorland.
I'm gonna love one announcement.
The path of a
Alright, bet.
stylist is never
I'll hold you to that, Sue.
So,
I'll hold you to that.
ready.
The fuck is this? I don't know, Demonic. What the fuck?
Ready.
This is some shit you'd play, Doug. Oh my god. Wow, it looks so stiff, bruh. Oh my god, it's for the furries. Gorilla, lock it in. This is your game, Gorilla. You get to turn into a cat. Bruce said it's bien food. Music's kind of groovy though. But that's it. That's all I'll give it is the music's groovy.
Is it you who pursues infinity? Or is infinity awaiting you?
Ooh, she's hot.
Stars. Feuds. I have seen the miracles you so claim. Until the towering shadows vanished into the mist.
I pray for their grace, but all that came were inferior shades.
This looks interesting.
Why do we have to bear the consequences of such power?
Time. War. Mortality. These essences shall not fall
Stop
into your
bitching!
treacherous hands.
Okay, bro. This looks like it could be cool. Wait, this actually might be kind of fun.
Emissaries, grant us the forgotten miracles. Rain fire from above.
This desolate land.
It looks like a Souls-like though. Oh my god, bro.
Remember, no matter what happens,
Man, get this girl off my back.
we did not betray this world.
I think that's what would piss me off the most, bro. Ballad of Antara. That looks like an interesting game. 25, bro. I'm gonna forget about half of these games. VR? Alright, bro. Wake me up, dog. Wake me up when it's done.
I thought I could be a hero and break the curse. But I was a fool. There's no hope here. And the gods that walk among us thirst for death.
Outsider! Your head is mine!
The poison in my veins begs me to kill.
I'll put you in the ground! The power of our god is immeasurable!
Thought I could be a hero. But heroes don't survive the Forsaken Lands. Only monsters do.
Are we good? No. Okay, we're good. Oh. Alright. That was a good little nap. That was a quick nappy. Another VR! Oh my god, it's another VR game. Wow, did you see those frames? Wow, look at those frames! Holy smokes! I can count those frames! I'm not buying a PlayStation VR 2 just to play Alien at 5 frames, dog. Head ass.
Hi everyone, I'm Sean Benson. I'm back on State of Play to introduce more exciting
Hi,
titles
Sean
coming
Benson.
to PlayStation. Starting with a highly anticipated PvP shooter, playable soon on PS5.
Hi, Sean Benson. Oh, is this Wolverine? That'd be kind of cool. Star-Lord, my guy! That's my main, Star-Lord. My man. Okay, wait. I kind of want to see this. Ooh, Venom looks insane. Hell. Yeah, get her out of here, dog. That broken-ass character.
Who needs a power-up? Free fire zone!
Embrace the chaos.
Insignificant attacks. power. I'm back, baby. 3, 2, 1, blast off! Gonna get
Ooh. Oh wow. Being a person, refrain myself from saying anything offensive. The fuck is this? Rivals.
Okay, let's see how mankind has conquered space.
There was a closed alpha of it like 2 weeks ago. Me and Wolfie played it. Oh my god, who was that? Who was that? Oh my god. I don't know. Ew. I am a sucker for samurai games, so it looks kind of cool. It looks a little framey, but you know, maybe it's like a beta. Sekiro 2. Looks like more like a Neo 3. Alright. Music goes in though. Yeah, it's kind of framey, but it does look cool. I'll give it that. It looks sick. Where Winds Meet. What a shit name. Oh, in development. What a shit name. Where Winds Meet. What the fuck's that even mean?
Hello, friends and fans. I'm super excited to welcome all my pals back to the annual Blackwood Winter Getaway.
Oh! It's fucking, Until Dawn. Are they putting this on PC or something?
Oh, you're going down. Oh!
No, this is Until Dawn.
It means so much to me.
I don't know.
We're all still here together.
Did they give him like DLC or something?
I feel like someone's watching us.
There's no one out there.
It's just a remaster or something?
Make this one trip we will never forget.
Mike, Emily?
I was gonna say this would be a fun stream game, but like I've already seen like 5 people play it before, so.
I was down there.
You were?
It was horrible.
I say it looks like they're just remastering it
I don't want to make hasty decisions
for
that
PS5.
get everyone killed. We should stay put right here until dawn.
Jessica!
The one motherfucker that had a gun in this gorilla died in like the first like 5 seconds he was there. So. I guess. You have to take like fucking 3 minutes to do that? I don't know, Soob. You're 2 games. It's almost time, bro. Easy, you fuck. You could have saved them. Pistols is for babies?
Land.
No, he had a shotgun and a flamethrower.
But each day descends
And he died.
further into madness.
So.
Famine and plague besiege us. The very earth is being poisoned. The Count's men, once our protectors, have turned on us. And now, they come for me.
Get out of here!
I've always wanted to play a top-down game like this. I have Diablo 4 for free on Game Pass, but I've yet to try it. Yeah, Path of
I
Exile.
must be the one to face this nightmare.
No noose this time. A
remove your head myself! But I need not do it alone.
Oh my god, it's a co-op! That's cool. W them, I guess. You're damn right I get carried. The fuck? There ain't even a question. Early access late 2024. Nice, I guess.
Excuse me.
I'm sorry. I was just...
It's
Wow,
okay.
this
I didn't
looks
mean to scare you.
terrible.
I'm kind of lost.
Oh, yeah, this
Looking
is your
for Silent Hill?
This is your Silent Hill. Sorry.
You should stay
I mean, it
away.
looks good.
This town, there's something wrong with it?
I mean, it looks good.
Is it dangerous?
Maybe.
I'll be careful.
I'm not lying.
I guess I don't really care if it's dangerous or not. I'm going either way.
Uber does not have a good track record. It just kind of.
No, you shouldn't be
It
here.
looks kind of weird, man. Hope it plays better than it looks. For y'all's sake. It just looks kind of janky. I don't know. Oh my god, Venom! Venom!
Tell him I'll be good,
Venom!
please.
Venom! He looks sick. Venom looks cool.
No, please.
Yeah. I hope y'all have fun with that, bro. I am not playing that.
Capcom announced this next game last December, offering just a glimpse of what's in store
Capcom?
for their celebrated
Oh!
franchise.
Monster Hunter!
Today, I am so
Sick!
excited to share the first full
All right.
gameplay trailer for Monster Hunter
Let's get it!
Wilds.
Okay, let's get it, bro. Alright, this is the one thing. Here it is. Okay. We'll take it. We'll take this. We'll take this. Holy frames, bro. Why is everything all framey?
As soon as we find a
Damn!
good spot, we can get things set up and ready to go. And then we can get started.
This is gonna be great.
You bet.
Did the Palco talk now?
Look.
Incredible.
It does look pretty.
I've never heard of a Karatnoth herd this big before.
One of them's got big spikes on its back.
That's become more human every day, I guess. Ew! What is that? Ew! I don't know, you Monster Hunter heads.
We'll make for the desert.
Ooh.
Right.
That was kind of cool. Wait.
The sandstorm.
Alright, show me some gameplay.
The hunt by order
Yeah, there we go. Okay. So it looks like it plays like World. Bro is getting washed. Ooh, wait, that's cool. Your rider can pick you up. Oh, that's cool.
selected you as a lead hunter for this expedition.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, the lip sync is terrible. I hope it's faster paced than that. That looks super slow paced. Like, this looks super slow. Like, I want to be hyped for it, but like, it doesn't even look that good. Oh. Is that a me thing? It might be a me thing. That did not look that great. I won't lie. That did not look that good. I really hope that's like alpha. I just look slow and gross. Get the fuck out of here with this stupid thing, bruh. Trust? Yeah, I know World had a rough start. That's why I'm not holding it. I'm not holding it for that, but they gotta stop with this stupid thing, bro. No one gives a fuck. Should have had cat girls. Okay, bro. The only thing that looked good was the tits on that one hunter. Like, they're trying to push this stupid thing so hard, bro. It's not working. That people took time to make this, bro. I know that's like one of those. I know that's that guy. Okay, buddy, didn't know you were looking. I was definitely looking. The fact they saved this for last is, oops, my fault. Is ridiculous, bro. How long is it? Didn't they say it was 30 minutes? They kind of went past the time. This shit's so gas. Wolf, you gonna stream this, bro? Nope. If they save that for last, what a terrible way to end, bro. No way that's their last announcement, bro.
Be sure to visit PlayStation blog for more on the games you just saw, as well as PlayStation.com for the latest on Days of Play. This global celebration runs through June 12th, with deals on PlayStation Store, great new content coming to PlayStation Plus, and much more.
That was kind of trash, bro. Not even kind of, that was trash. They really saved Astrobot for last. Wow, what a bunch of frauds, bro. What a bunch of frauds. Holy shit. That was abysmal, bruh. Big L. Everybody's saying L, no games. L event. Yeah, that was terrible, bro. That was probably one of the worst. That was probably one of the worst ones I've seen in a while, bro. That was terrible. Well, I mean, I don't count God of War. Oh my God, God of War is coming to PC. Like, it was gonna come to PC eventually, so I don't count that. I don't know. The Wild gameplay looked not good. I don't know, bro. All we could do is hope. That was about it. Wilds for me. There was that one game. What was it? When wins something with stupid fucking name. I already forgot the name of it. So it's like I'm not gonna remember any of those. They literally just showed stuff that was gonna be out not until 2025 or late 2024. What's the point of showing them now? Just show them like when they're close to releasing. Because I don't understand the point of showing them now when people are gonna forget tomorrow. So the Rivals Venom was cool, but they didn't announce a beta date. So it's like I don't know, bro. We'll see. Yeah, Xbox and Summer Games is soon. Someone from my YouTube chat, Remy, was telling me about it. There's a Tokyo Game Show as well. There's like a Tokyo Games. So I might get some Yakuza news. I gotta look. I gotta look what date he said. Tokyo's game show will be held in September. That's not for a long time. Summer Game Fest, I think he said was on the 7th. Yeah, I think it was on the 7th because I have Friday off. So, we'll see. We'll see. I don't know, bro. That was trash. That was pretty trash. I won't lie. I don't know how y'all feel about it, but that's my opinion. Nothing there got me excited. The fact they ended with Astrobot blows my mind. Let's see. Jeff Keel usually puts up a poll like, how was the state of play, guys? Hold on, give me a second. So, guys, how was the state of play? So excited. I mean, hey. I mean, people seem excited about Silent Hill 2, bruh, so. Go off, bruh. Link the poll. There is no poll. I don't see one yet. How would you rate that 42% D or below? Oh. There you go. Woozy posted it. How would you grade the PlayStation D or below? 39.1%. 5% give it an A. Motherfuckers are actually excited for Astrobot. I'm so weak. People are actually... Okay, get me off this damn website, bro. Get me off this website. People are still excited about Astrobot. You've got to be kidding me, bro. I'm right at the end. I'm right at the end of this case, but the thing was starting. I literally have like 2 minutes left, probably. All right, let me finish this real quick, and then we'll figure out what to do after. I should have just stuck on Apollo Justice, bro. That was dog ass. I get to get my Astrobot game. I'm half of you, bro. Astrobot. Give me a break. All right, I'm gonna leave on my face cam. I'm not gonna turn it up. Excuse me. Huh? What was he telling you about? Oh, nothing much. By the way, Orla wants you to give her a little celebratory prize. Oh. Orla specifically requested that you give it to her, Phoenix. All right, fine. Let's see. What can I give her? Fish! Take the fish! Orla, it's coming a day late, but congratulations on your verdict. Aw. Look at Phoenix, bro. He looks so happy. Oh my. Aren't you lucky? That's Orla's best trick, the thank you kiss trick. Oh, Orla, I want to be next. Cute. And so the curtain fell on my first trial in years. I'm looking forward to the comeback of Sasha and Orla's Swashbuckler Spectacular. After all, I made a comeback on my own as a lawyer. A few months later. Oh, shit. It's been a while since I visited Shipshape Aquarium. Now that Sasha's recovered from her illness, she's performing today. There's still some time before the show starts. I think I'll wander around a bit. Hi, Phoenix. Hope you enjoy the show today. The orcas are excited and ready to go. Oh, I'm sure I'll enjoy. Wait a minute. Did you say orcas as in plural? Yep, let me show you. Oh, what? 2 Orlas? Don't tell me. Yep, you caught it right. Aura Shipley the First has returned to Shipshape Aquarium. He beat the 3 pirate sisters. He'd be out to stop the evil Scalawag League led by Red Stash and the Giant Octopus. Well, I don't want to get in the way of the rehearsal. Guess I better go. Well, if it isn't Blue Boy, did you come for my book signing? Oh, Mr. Plume, there's a book signing? Yes, my new book is just out. It's called Shipshape Aquarium, Don't Pull the Plug. The book signing will be held here in this room. After all, the vet owes me a favor. Yes, she got them to approve the use of the torpedo. I'm grateful. Why does she keep coming to my lab to bother me every single day? My next work will be entitled Sniper. The Penguin Leaves the Nest. Oh, look at Sniper. It's my favorite character. God, stop this cacophony. Why am I surrounded by carping females? Gee, Dr. Crab gets all the ladies. I guess I'll leave him to it. Oops, it's almost time for the show. Where have you been, Daddy? Polly and Athena already went in. While we were waiting, I bought some souvenirs to take back to the village. Sorry to keep you waiting. I bet they'll love your souvenirs back home, Pearls. By the way, I hear a certain someone is going to be in today's show. A certain someone? I wonder who it could be. Oh, it's almost time. The show's just about to start. All right, let's get to the show stage then. Probably Athena. I saved you all seats, Mr. Wright. Oh, I can't believe I get to see the show again. I'm so happy I want to dive in the pool. You better not. I think they'd call security. You're welcome in the pool anytime, Athena, but Red Stash is the best swimmer of all. Huh? What have you got playing Red Stash's role? Sasha, Aura and Orla are ready to go. Hey, I know that voice. Yep, you know it. Marlin is back and he's playing the role of Red Stash. It'd be the new Swashbuckler Spectacular. Hope you enjoy it, me buckos. Let's go. W. Marlin. W. Marlin. Oh, so you're not going to show me? Okay. No, like anime cutscene?
So, our pirates set sail for bluer seas under a sunnier sky. As for me, I set foot into the world of law once more as a full-time lawyer.
Nice. W's. That was a cool case. That was definitely one of the weirdest cases this show. What the hell is that? You've unlocked a special bonus in the music and background setting screen. What? Wait, that's fucking sick. Wait a second. I want to look at that again. All right, don't get spoiled. Don't get spoiled. Please don't get spoiled. Don't get spoiled. Don't get spoiled. Don't get spoiled. Ugh, oh my God, don't get spoiled. Okay. Okay, these are all the photos from all the crimes. What was my favorite one of this? Probably the last case. I'm not gonna lie, this was definitely one of the wildest cases, though. Okay, so where to go? Oh, is this what they were toying with for backgrounds? Oh, the one on the top left one is sick. Some of these are sick. The one on the top left is also sick, bruh. Why didn't they use these? Some of these are sick. I don't want to fucking spoil myself. Where is it? Oh, wait. Oh, that's cool.
Objection!
Take that!
Oh, that's kind of cool. Breaking the handcuffs, smug. I like the one where he points. Blair taking damage, whistling, doting. Taunt? That's my favorite. If it was just Night Living Legend clips, 100%. You would have got more info out of the games than what the fuck they showed us.
Silence. 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 Silence.
There we go. I'm probably gonna make that a. Hold on, give me a second. I can't because the other music's playing.
Silence.
I'm gonna make that a voice command. Yeah. Sound alert. Silence. Where is, bro? Where was that art? That was such cool art, bro. Aw, this is cute. Ah, this is cute. I like this one too. Nah, this is sick. Who would y'all main, bruh? I'm maining Godo. I didn't even see Godo's down there. I'm maining Godo, bruh. Who's maining the judge? I gotta say, Krilla's maining the judge. Nah, if they made a fighting game, that would be so cool. You're a Phoenix maid. I'm definitely maining Godo. Who do you think's the most broken? I think, out of some weird way, I think, for some reason, I feel like Trucy would be broken. She'd be like a magic zoner. The little elephant thing, or Blackwill. Blackwill. I kind of want to do like Godo or Fulbright. Yeah, Blackwill is definitely a sword fighter. Athena is literally Athena's full melee. The judge, I don't even know what the fuck a judge would be. A hammer? Just fucking have his gavel, bruh. Who's the weakest? Fucking Winston, bruh. Winston's definitely the weakest. Ah, that's such a cool art. How do I take screenshots again? There we go. That's such a cool screenshot. That's such cool art, bruh. Yeah, we got one more game after this. Yeah, 2 more box arts. Cute, man. All right. I'm not gonna look at Spirit of Justice yet. Spirit of Justice is the next game. A certain familiar face comes back in Spirit of Justice. I will probably start this next week. I'd say probably Tuesday. I'd probably say I start this Tuesday. And then we'll go from there. I'm gonna do all 6 again. I'm gonna do the special one at the end as well. But yeah, Tuesday. This weekend on Saturday, we will start my next story game, Ghost of Tsushima. I have come to the consensus I want to play Ghost of Tsushima. I'm gonna beat Ghost of Tsushima this time. I'm gonna restart it, of course, but because I don't remember anything. But yeah, we'll do Ghost of Tsushima. Fucking W. Dual Destinies, I think, is probably top 3 of my favorite Ace Attorneys so far. I really like Athena and Blackwell. Blackwell as a prosecutor is probably out of prosecutors, probably top 3. It would probably go Godo, Edgeworth, and then Blackwell. Godo will always be my all-time favorite. All right. So, what now? We are done with that for now. What now? Not Van Zykes? No. Nah. Oh, well, you're talking about Great Ace. Oh. It's a can I say a tie for third? Can I say a tie for third? Between Blackwell and Van Zykes. Van Zykes was sick too. Oh, I forgot about Great Ace. The Great Ace games were fucking awesome, bro. If I could reset my mind and play through the Great Ace games again, I would. Oh, those games were so good. You put 2 in one spot, buddy. It's peak objection, literally. I think that was their first 3D motion games, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong though. No, I don't think it is. I think it's one of their newer games. Hold on. I'm looking. Released. Oh. Wait, what? The Great Ace Attorney Chronicles, July 27, 2021. That's the Chronicles, though. I want the first game. You could even do a tier list. I could. One of these days, I could do a tier list for those characters. But I'll wait till I finish Spirits of Justice so I know every character. And then I'll do a tier list on characters and shit. I think that'd be fun. Because Spirit of Justice definitely has some other characters. I've seen a little bit of the Prosecutor. He looks kind of cool. Witness tier list. Oh, I already know who's at the bottom. That stupid toothbrush guy. Whatever the fuck his name was from Apollo Justice. Hate that guy. Time to play Dynasty Warriors. I want to try it, but I'm gonna forget about it, Doug. All right. I think his name was Sub. I think you're right. I think his name was Sub. Alrighty. But that is Dual Destinies, man. I hope y'all enjoyed. YouTube, I hope y'all enjoyed as well. I'm going to cut the YouTube stream here. I'm probably going to play some Overwatch 2 with Otaku. If you are new here, though, and you did enjoy, make sure to drop a like and sub. Not on Twitch, just on YouTube. But yeah. I will be back here on Saturday, and we will start Ghost of Tsushima. All right? VOD watchers, peace out, fellas.